it a sec. Alright, should be up now.
Hello and welcome everyone to another Creatures and Corridors live stream. Playing a little Star Wars 5e today, and if you're watching this, we just want to say hello and welcome. Today we are midway into this campaign. Even episode 1 was midway into the campaign, but we're kind of already midway through. Everybody, should we go around and reintroduce ourselves? We may have some new viewers today, so for people that haven't been with us since the first episode. Go for it.
So me first?
Sure.
I'm playing Impetu Fulgor, a Sith pureblood consular, which is effectively a sorcerer in D&D. I'm going Way of the Lightning, as I enjoy lightning powers.
Oh yeah. I am Jamil or Jama, and I'm playing Boldgrave, and he is a human monk who is not a very nice man. And yeah.
I'm playing a Chiss scholar. He is a tactician. He uses a sniper rifle, and his name is Taliv Reynodu, or just Vrain as his core name. I guess Connor, you'll go ahead.
Connor?
Okay. I am playing Dozak Dashim. He is a Togruta Jedi Sentinel. He is the same race as Ashoka Tano, for those who have watched any of the Star Wars IPs. And the Sentinels are they're kind of an oddball class, but the gist of it is he's unsure of his place in the universe, but he's well versed in both saber and force combat.
And I'm Sam. I play a human Mandalorian named Karo, who is a fighter, just trying to get by in the galaxy and make a name for himself.
Awesome. Appreciate that, fellas. Well, without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get into today's session. When last we left our heroes, the Greater Krayt Dragons had made their way through the Junkyard Maze to arrive on the doorstep of a being known as the Mechanist. After some negotiations, they managed to arrange the sale of their stolen New Republic dropship, as well as purchasing a few droids. Vrain also swapped information with the Mechanist in an attempt to track down the location of Boldgrave's ship, the Endolin, which had been captured and impounded by the New Republic. Once their business was concluded, they were summoned by the mysterious Grey Jedi who had previously contacted them and requested that they had finally meet. When they arrived at his dwelling, he attempted to sway Dozak to train with him by influencing his mind with the Force. The heroes quickly saw through the ruse and defended their comrade from the Grey Jedi, who revealed himself to be a parasite that drains Force users of their strength. He was quite powerful in the ways of the Force, but was no match for the combined skills and strength of the Greater Krayt Dragons. What other secrets did this Force vampire hold? Will our heroes continue to elude the enemies they've made? How will they manage to free their ship from the clutches of the New Republic? Find out today on Star Wars: A New Campaign.
So, while we're doing the long rest, kind of this like 16-hour long rest we kind of have.
Mm-hmm.
You may notice that there's the 3 doors, the entrance, the one to the bedroom, the one to the living room, I guess, study room,
Library, yeah, study
library, and then one to the bedroom. I'm going to write an algorithm that allows a different key code for each door, for each person, and those numbers are going to alternate on a random basis. And then I'm going to connect it to everybody's wrist pad to make so their passcode, which is different from everybody else's, is on their wrist pad to get to each room.
So it's like one of those like encryption. When you log into something, it like generates a random code for you every time.
Pretty much. And then, but I have a master code. So if someone were to steal like Fulgor's wrist pad or something and try to use in, we would know that Fulgor was into the base if they like stole his wrist pad or something.
They'd know he's the compromise.
Yeah, but the numbers is like always changing. So like, if I tell you the wrist pad, tell you the code one day, the next day it will probably be something completely different.
I like how I'm the one who's gonna get their data pad stolen.
I was speaking of. Does anybody here not have a data pad or wrist pad?
I believe we all have one. I mean, triple check, but yes.
I just need something to transfer data to you.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and do that while they're during the time jump.
So after the battle concluded against this forest user, the party began to kind of examine and investigate the compound that he was living in, which is where we find ourselves now. Go ahead and Fulgor and Dozak, we missed our force disturbance rolls. Both of you could go ahead and give me a die 100 roll, please.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm good.
All right. So the force that you pulled out during that fight did not cause any major ripples that allowed you to be detected.
Didn't know.
So we were basically just about to take a long rest, and during that time, Vrain, was doing his key coding thing. Was there anything else that y'all wanted to do? I see Dozak and Fulgor were in the library.
I believe at the end of the session, we said that Fulgor and I were going to be or maybe not dismantling, but giving a very in-depth look at the lightsaber that was left behind to find out how it was built and what any extraneous properties it might have.
Okay. One of y'all give me is it Artificer's Implements, I think is the name of it?
Yes, we are. Go ahead.
I believe y'all are both proficient, so one of y'all can roll with advantage since y'all are working on it together.
Anthony, what's your intelligence?
4, but I'm using charisma for my artificer's tools.
How are you using that? Because it's the
Guided,
artificer's is intelligence based.
Guided by the Force, because it's all for Force-related stuff.
It's a fancy lad.
Okay.
Yeah, you
so
could
we'll
ask
you
Russell if he could
it
choose
with
Wisdom or
advantage.
Charisma instead. Also being a Force user.
Neat.
We'll,
go for it.
Yeah, we'll have Anthony roll for it.
Crit.
There we go. Crit. First one of the session.
So Fulgor and Dozak, they sit down at the table, and Fulgor he closes his eyes and raises his hand, and using the Force, the lightsaber begins to disassemble, floating in the air using the Force, and all the parts are splayed out. I'm gonna drop a handout for everyone to look at.
Oh, that's dope.
So that was the saber he was using, as well as a breakdown of the parts that were included in it. Had some spicy. It's a pretty spicy magic item. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saber looks sick.
Prototype. I'm a prototype chassis.
Damn.
Also
Dang, bro.
Attacks.
That Sentinel defensive augment.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous.
For any of our viewers who may not be acquainted, will Russell or Kyle, will one of you explain the defensive property for them?
So the defensive property states that when you make an attack that round, I believe it's your first. When you make your first attack that round, you can instead take a -1 to your attack roll, and you get +1 to your AC to the start of your next turn. It only works once a round, so if you're doing like 2 weapon fighting, you're getting 2 or 3 attacks around, you can't stack your AC bonus. You only get the defensive property effect once a round. But yeah, it's a good way to just get your AC up.
Extra AC is pretty pretty useful. So for our audio listeners, just to give you a description of the what we're looking at, the Force Vampire, as we've kind of been calling him, he had a yellowish orangish blade, and the handle of his saber was pretty old and kind of a brass color. It's definitely not exactly brand new. It's definitely, he's been around for probably tens, 20s, maybe hundreds of years. It also has kind of a chain that that hangs both from the top and the bottom of it, and it's kind of like almost like a rosary, not quite like beads, but it's like linked chains. But it seems to have kind of a religious flair to it.
Okay.
One more thing on the defensive property. It's a -1 to your attack and damage roll in order to get the +1 AC. And obviously, as long as you're still holding the weapon, you can't get the +1 AC if you're not holding the weapon.
Yeah.
So Fulgor, you using the Force have this thing all splayed out. Do you want to keep it disassembled, or would you like to put it back together?
Yeah, I'll reassemble it.
So you constant once the Dozak has kind of notated the inner workings of it, you begin to reassemble it back into a cohesive saber, and it floats down to rest on the table once again.
So I'll look over at Fulgor and kind of give him the look of like, I'm not trying to take it, but I'm not trying to take it.
You'll have to talk to Karo on that one. Maybe
That's like, as the saber kind of like reassembles and like sets itself on the table, Karo kind of just like walks in and plops a seat next to Fulgor and says, "Hey, you done looking at my saber?"
Yeah, we just finished looking at it, but I think Dozak has a question for you.
I might have an answer for him.
I'm wondering if you're willing to part with it, because it was crafted for Sentinels.
Oh. You want me to give you the saber that you defended and I had to fight the guy for it? You want me to hand it to you?
And when we part ways, you'll take it free of charge. No questions asked.
You're gonna have to let me think about that, considering you really, against me and
Considering
Fulgor
I
there.
was being forced against my will.
I kind of grab it off the table and I just kind of like put it like on like my on like my belt, and I'm like, give me a day. We'll circle back to it tomorrow.
In the meantime, Dozak will look over at Fulgor and kind of motion towards all of these books. I think we definitely want to spend part of our rest time trying to find something interesting over here, because there is surely a lot to go through.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned in the towards the end of the last session, paper books in the Star Wars universe are a rarity, and to see this many collected together in one place is downright a natural wonder. So why don't you both give me a investigation roll?
Okay.
As you kind of peruse through the books. Or actually, we'll just call it perception. Unless you're looking for something in particular, we'll just call it a general perception then.
Anything with Sith in the name would stick out to me.
Okay, go ahead and do perception for now, since you're just kind of looking things over.
I will also guidance myself. So perception plus a die for 16 for me.
So Fulgor, you're hunting for. You're kind of your eyes are kind of skimming over. You see, Jedi this, Sentinel that, but you're really looking and hunting for a Sith text, Sith tome. But Dozak has, as you comb through the titles and just kind of take a look here and there at some of the covers, you realize that this library has been sorted mostly roughly into 3 sections that are fairly distinct. Each shelf, one has Jedi, one has Sith, and the third has Sentinel.
So
writing.
I'll make note of that and be sure to tell Fulgore, hey, these are all organized. Looks like we've got Jedi on one side, Sith on another, and then this third little one here in the middle seems to be all stuff for Sentinels, more related to me.
The smallest bookcase is actually the Sith one.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. I didn't specify.
I just thought, light on one side, dark on the other, Sentinel middle. Okay, there we go.
Oh, right.
So I'll give Fulgore the nudge he needs to find what he's looking for.
I'll go over there and take a look at the small bookcase.
So you pick up a large tome, and on the first page of it, it says, "Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free." Seems to be like the tenets of like the core tenets of the Sith.
I'll set that book down here on the table right next to me as one of the
Okay.
books I will read.
Okay. As you kind of thumb through some of the other ones looking for another one, they seem to just kind of from a meta standpoint, there are various books that teach various Force empowerments. So, like your consular ability, the Force empowered casting, there are as well as dark side Force powers. There are books kind of detailing not only the physicality of how to do these things, but also kind of the philosophy of it as well.
Cool.
What emotions need to be embraced.
I dig it. Skill books.
Are there
Pretty much.
Are there any lightsaber form Sith books?
The Sith books actually don't really detail any lightsaber forms, but you may find that in one of the other sections.
Okay.
Since so Dozak, you're looking at the Sentinel ones or the Jedi ones?
Yes, sir. I'm looking at the Sentinel ones. Trying
you,
to find the third path, as it were.
So you find a similarly large tome near one end of it that also seems to contain kind of the core principles and teachings of the Sentinels. It says, "There is no dark side nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish. There is passion, yet peace. There is serenity, yet emotion. There is chaos, yet order."
Dozak's gonna pull that one out and put it on the table and probably start going at it. He's eager to learn.
Okay, and there are also books contained on this shelf that will teach you neutral or universal Force powers. There are a variety of universal Force powers, as well as additional Sentinel ideals.
Nice.
From these books.
So, from a meta standpoint, like holocrons teach us abilities in like a day, I think.
Yeah, you just like absorb that knowledge.
So for physical books, what's the time frame on learning? Is it going to be based off of spell level?
I was going to say, think of it like the book is your teacher. So you won't need the gold costs, but the time in normal downtime activities in order to master that ability.
Okay. Do we have a table for gold costs? Because that is something I personally am not familiar with.
No. I'm saying you're exempt from the gold costs. It's
okay.
it just takes time and practice, essentially.
Gotcha.
Because this tome itself is the gold cost, basically the price you pay to have a physical explanation of it, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it will still take time to practice and master it before you're able to do it on demand. But it is a resource that you can pull from.
Right.
Okay. Dozak is going to look for one of the books pertaining to the Sentinel ideals. If Fulgore is looking for one for specific powers, Dozak is going to find one to have a better understanding of himself as a Sentinel.
Yeah, I was gonna read the Sith Ideals book first as well. The first book that Russell said I found.
Okay. Which ideal were you looking for? There's like ideal with Agile, ideal with Artisan.
Yes, I'm looking them over right now to see which one I'm trying to find.
Why you think about that? What's Rain and Boldgrave doing? What are you guys getting up to right now?
After a small discussion about plans, I go in there and we have a small conversation about what we plan on doing, which largely involves figuring it out tomorrow morning. Yeah, Bulgrave has fallen asleep by now, and I'm probably just cleaning my equipment, then probably getting ready to sleep as well. I don't know. I'll find one of these like shelves over here because I spend most of my day, doing the technical stuff. Probably sleep on whatever this is.
Yeah, those are just like a small little footlocker. Just kind of like a not quite even a full chest, really, just like a little.
All right, yeah, I'll just sit with my back propped against that with an eye on the door here, and probably begin to sleep. But yeah, we don't really have most of our plans start tomorrow morning.
Boldgrave, you're already asleep. What's Kara? Are you doing anything else, or did you want to just go ahead and bunk out?
I'm just gonna like walk over and just grab a book off the shelf.
Okay.
Just any book.
At random.
Yeah, I just want to grab a book.
Just roll a straight die 20 for me.
Is it not going? Oh, it is going. I fucking. My bad.
You rolled an 11 the first time.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't have it scrolled down.
You pull out a book. It is a Jedi lightsaber form. It is the Ishu form.
Obviously, I guess I make it very obvious, right? Grabbing this book off the shelf. Are they like too consumed with what they're doing to see me grab a book off the shelf, kind of thing?
I mean, I see you, but I'm more focused on what I'm doing.
I think, peripherally, they probably are aware of it since you weren't trying to like sleight of hand or anything. But they're both kind of absorbed in what they're reading.
Yeah, I just take the book.
Yeah, you put it in your backpack unless Fulgore Dozak stops you.
I don't care. It's a Jedi.
Dozak is kind of like he's looking, but he's not going to say anything because he's a little absorbed right now.
And he doesn't want to piss off the guy with his lightsaber.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find things to take back to show to Rava.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, I guess I'll just grab that book and I'll kind of just come back to this combat room and actually no, I'll go to the restroom and I guess this door closes behind me and for a brief moment, I'll take my helmet off and kind of run water over my face and, take in what just happened and, the things, what might come next. And Karo put his helmet back on and kind of just kind of like prop up against the wall and just fall asleep.
Karo, as you kind of refresh yourself and take stock of what just happened, you've heard stories all your life, or while you were being raised, about the Jedi and the Sith and their various escapades throughout the galaxy over the years, and you were always taught from a young age to never trust a Force user, to fear them, but you were also taught not to fear anyone, which you always thought is a bit of a contradiction in teachings, but you trusted in the way of the tribe and went along with it, and now you're starting to realize that you keep the company of 2 Force users, and you did not fear them, but seeing a powerful ancient Force user and being disintegrated before your very eyes, it terrifies you, but also kind of fills you with an exhilaration. You as you're drifting off to sleep, you can hardly believe that it really even happened. You felt like it was almost a dream. So you kind of fade away.
Alright, yeah, that's good.
So Dozak, Fulgor, you guys you pore over the books. It's like to each of you a holy grail almost of information that you've always kind of felt it to be true, and each of you have had some instruction in the Force, not nearly as much as you would have liked, but in lieu of a master, in a proper master-apprentice relationship, you see this as kind of almost the next best thing, a written account of what it means to follow the path of the Force. And you kind of, each of you either stay up later than you probably should, or fall asleep reading your given book, just trying to absorb as much of it as you can. Yeah, before you realize kind of your natural exhaustion from doing battle with that Force vampire begins to overwhelm you, and eventually drift off into relaxing sleep. So it falls to be about, I guess we're at maybe around midnight or so. You guys spent maybe half a day before before falling asleep in like the middle of the afternoon. You kind of just your travels just kind of made you weary, and you don't often have a safe place to sleep. You many times will be kind of on the run for days at a time, so it's comforting to have a sanctuary, if even only for a day, and it kind of lulls you into a sense of security. But everyone gets their long rest, so you're good to go ahead and refresh all your abilities and everything.
Good.
And everyone begins to kind of groggily awaken. Boldgrave would probably be the first to wake up since he fell asleep first, or maybe Vrain.
As I wake up, I will clean my sword because it's filthy, covered in blood.
You take out a rag and some like oil or something that you use to normally clean it, and the blood from your encounter is kind of coagulated and gunked on there from you didn't clean it right when it happened, so it's kind of like had a chance to solidify, and it's like this almost like this sludge. You have to put a lot of elbow grease.
Definitely not normal blood.
Definitely not. Definitely whatever species that guy was.
That looks uncomfortable.
I'll live.
We need to discuss our plan to get back the ship.
Is anyone else up right now? Do you hear anything?
No, but I believe they went to sleep later than we did.
I think we need to start that collection process.
You want to wake everybody up first?
No. I think that the less they know on this one, the better.
The ship's...
R5, I was gonna say your droid R5 is still like in low power mode. He's still like powered down and resting.
I hold a finger up to Vrain, and then I'll try and stealth my way into the next room.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Ooh. Nice.
So you open the door and you try to peek out quietly and see if Dozak and Fulgor are awake. Dozak is still asleep. He fell asleep like with the book open, and kind of slumped over. But Fulgor seems to be awake and doing his like morning meditations. But he's facing like the wall. He's not facing towards you. So he's doing his every morning. He kind of has this ritual where he casts various force abilities and prepares himself for the day.
I'll go ahead and... Okay, go on.
So I know we said that we would try and bring some material back to the Dawn, but we're probably gonna have to do this at another time. So I think the ship should be the priority.
Agreed. If we're gonna take stuff, we need an escape plan. We need to find a way out of here first.
That's valid.
The ship, according to the Mechanist, is on the top floor of Coruscant.
Oh yeah,
But-
that's just so easy to get to.
Yeah, and they've probably already started breaking it down a little bit. So we might have to do some repairs if we can manage to escape with it.
It's not a matter of if, but how.
The first thing we need to do is actually find the place, get eyes on it. We can
Did
figure
you
out the
get it?
rest.
Did you get an address or did you just get a floor?
I have the coordinates here on my wrist pad.
Send those to me.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do.
Ping!
You airdrop it to his.
Or if your kids don't remember, if you didn't go to high school in 2007 to 2009, you could Bluetooth things to each other.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I totally forgot about that. That's crazy.
Sending people photos over Bluetooth so you didn't use your data.
Yup.
Oh
They're
man.
out there.
Damn.
So,
I don't know what this is gonna look like, but we're probably gonna have to take the whole crew to get the ship.
yeah, I think that time is of the essence, but information is always more important than time.
You want to try
We need-
scouting it ahead first?
We need to at least get eyes on the place. Besides, I need to get a little fuel in the tank, if you know what I mean. And I hold up my flask and it's empty.
Of course. I'm sure there'll be something there on the way. Shouldn't be too difficult to find.
Let's head out.
I have a feeling some people here are gonna want to spend their credits, though they may have to wait a few more hours. Nighttime is the best time to go, though.
It shouldn't be too long. And yeah, I figured while the sun's down, we can be up. The dawn's always rising.
The dawn is always rising. Actually, it's probably not. It's probably automatic. No, he said it was open automatically. Everything here is analog.
Yeah, it's like a pneumatic door. Yeah, Star Trek doors.
Enter.
Sure.
So Vrain, when you step out this time, Dozak kind of groggily begins to wake up. Fulgor, you basically just finished your morning rituals.
All right.
I imagine Dozak waking up and like doing the big stretch and then like almost falling out and like he had like a book on his face or something.
Yeah, like the page is like kind of stuck to your face, and you like using the force, you like catch it before it like hits the ground.
You guys awake?
Yeah.
We are now.
Little hungry, but yeah.
Well, I can't help you for food, but we have a possible mission ahead. You guys will sit here and wait at the table. I'm gonna go find Karo.
I guess I'll go over there and take some.
Like, dude fell asleep in the bathroom.
Locker room.
Did he remember to put his helmet on before falling asleep?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
He
he
said he did.
Yeah, I did.
Are you already awake, Karo, or are you still?
Yeah, I kind of just like looking over the sink, just kind of there.
You all right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a long night, huh? Or a long day, huh?
I've had longer.
Oh, not everything's a contest, brain.
Only if you're losing.
Very true. So, question.
Yeah?
You know, I overheard you and that pigman talking. What was his name again? D. Gretch, something like that.
The Mechanist.
What is the Endelin?
It's the ship that me and Boldgrave used to get here. But that's what we're here to
Ah.
talk. That's what we're here to talk about. The other people
Oh.
are meeting in the study there, so we were gonna.
Well, shoot, here I thought I
brief.
was being, you know, like I stumbled upon some golden gem. I guess you're gonna let everybody in, huh? Well then, by all means, I'll follow you. Now you spend your time walking around trying to get information, and then
I'm sorry, did you say something?
nothing. I'm gonna sit. I assume this is like a bench, Russell.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like a bench seat and then 2 individual chairs,
Yeah.
and
I'll sit at the bench. So it's like I look across.
Boldgrave will definitely sit in a comfy chair.
Mhm.
All right. I bet you're wondering why I summoned you here today.
I don't. You want to get the Endelin.
Correct. The ship that me and Boldgrave flew in on is being held by the New Republic.
And I'm assuming you're going to need our help in order to recover it.
We want your help. We do not need your help.
I'm interested. If nothing, to satiate my curiosity.
Yeah, I agree with Dozak.
Besides, how long do you want to stay here on Coruscant, the headquarters of the New Republic?
I mean, not forever, but I kind of want to be here just for these books.
Perhaps we can bring the books with us.
Once we retrieve the ship, sounds like a plan to me.
How big is the ship? Is it gonna fit all of us?
That's a good question.
It's big enough.
Fair enough.
It's not any X-wing you have to worry about.
Ship's information is needed to know.
So you're saying we're gonna continue traveling together after this?
Well, it depends on what Donzo wants to do with you after we're done with you.
Ah.
what he said.
Man, both of you have like the driest sense of humor. Where's your enthusiasm? This
What's
should
a
be
joke?
interesting. This should be fun.
What's a joke? Can you drink it?
I actually think you can. On another planet, that is.
Well,
Probably.
shit.
One of the planets in the Chaos regions. I believe they drink jokes.
I'm gonna need to learn that recipe.
So what brought y'all working for Donzo in the first place?
What was that question?
What brought y'all to working for Donzo in the first place?
Working
With
for it's more
Donzo.
like-
Especially
Working
since
with,
you
yeah.
have your own ship. Like, what brought you here?
that's neat to know, son.
Well, if we're gonna travel together,
If
don't
we're
you
gonna be
think we should
traveling
know?
together, it's
Yeah.
need to know.
Brain, how much credits do we have?
Yes. I have, give or take, 20,000 on me.
I'll take those 20,000.
If you want to make twice that amount, asking questions isn't gonna help you get it.
Oh, my curiosity's piqued. I like credits.
I won't say no to an interesting encounter. Consider us interested.
What about you, Karo?
I was just kind of staring at Boldgrave, smiling. Obviously, you guys can't see it, but he's smiling because he just sees. How tall is Boldgrave?
He's 6'3".
Fuck me. He's he's like this man's just so full of himself, and I just eat it up like seeing another person who's just about themselves. Yeah, when I obviously know that I'm superior to him in like every way.
Man, when did our party get two Sasuke's?
When Boldgrave walked in.
It's the assless
Alright.
chaps. I know they have an effect on the room.
Our first objective is to get the ship back. After that, we can. Or second one is, as Boldgrave
Donzo.
puts it.
Yeah, Donzo.
Okay, then what's
full-
our first lead?
Fulgor, he's saying that, you hear a beep from your wrist pad. You have a transmission incoming.
Who's it from? Do I know?
I think you'll have to take the call to find out. Do you want to take it in here, or do you want to excuse yourself to take it in private?
Pardon me, it seems I have a phone call.
A phone?
Does he have friends?
Yeah, just me. Oh, and a Wookiee.
I'll go on here
That
and
makes
take
sense.
the phone call. I'll just start taking a piss and answering.
Hey, do you speak Boldgrave?
You tap your wrist pad, and a little like mini hologram of the Mechanist pops up, and he says, "Hey, I got your droid done. If you want to stop on by."
Yeah, I think I can make a quick stop. Surprised you're up this late.
Managed to get it done a little bit ahead of schedule, but don't worry, I won't charge you extra or anything.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no. Is that piss that I hear?
No, it's just the water running.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then I flush.
anyways. He's like, "Oh, you filthy bastard. I'll see you when I see you." And he just ends the transmission.
I'll come back to the group.
Did you wash your
Doors.
hands?
No, and I like go to just grab
I don't know
Boldgrave's
back
hand
in-
for a handshake, and then I'll just walk back to the fucking chair.
Oh, damn it.
Does my hand smell like pee?
I didn't piss on my
Perception check.
hand. I'm not a fucking degenerate. Jesus.
You might have. Who knows?
There's particles, and I have super fucking human senses.
Make a perception check.
There's piss on your hand.
You go to take a whiff. It doesn't smell like piss, but it definitely smells like it was handling a schmeat.
Ah.
Smells like copper.
Smells like pennies.
You
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
You guys think we got enough time to run by the mechanist? It appears my droid is ready.
You left the room to take a call from that pigman.
Yeah. I had to take
I
leave
thought-
while I was,
He's working for us, isn't he?
I thought he said he could send
Oh.
that to us.
well, it's ready right now. Like, he just finished working on it.
Yeah.
He said I can go pick it up right now if I'm wanting to. And since we're already heading out anyway, if we don't
How
mind
about-
making a quick stop.
We got the time. Let's make it happen.
Hold up. Outside. Are we gonna have to do that dungeon crawl again?
Yes.
No. I do not want to go there again. You feel free to go, Fulgore. Why don't you have him mail it to you?
We
Tell
can't
him to
give
send
him
it
this-
to
We can't give him this address.
Well, he can send it to the Donzo's place.
I don't
That's
want to
true.
send it to Donzo's. What security do I have that his men won't take it?
Yeah,
What?
he has a point.
Does Donzo want with that crappy little droid you bought?
I didn't say him, I said his men. The ones in
Look.
charge of holding on to it for me. They'll be like, oh, what droid came in?
Over, like out of character. What's the name of that guy, Vic?
Digret.
Which guy?
Huh?
Which guy?
The one, that Garm released from the cell.
Oh,
Oh, it's Two-Tone Tony, right?
Yeah.
Tony.
Tony
yeah.
Two Toes, man. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Sorry.
I mean, this is Boldgrave now, right? So.
Oh, true. Yeah, Garm was the one that. Yeah.
Sure.
So, he's just gonna be like, that Tony character seemed to be awfully close to you guys, whispering in each other's ears and stuff while the music was loud. Why don't you ask him?
Why don't we work on getting the ship first, and then once we have the ship, we can just swing by.
100% agree with that, but
Well,
Yeah.
that implies that we'll be able to get the ship instantly.
exactly. And
There's a secondary option. Fulgore goes with, let's say, Dozak to go pick up the
Yes. Why don't you-
droid, and then us three can go scout the area for the ship, and then we can meet back up afterwards. We just don't
Yes.
engage. We just get information. We do recon. You guys get your stuff, and then we meet
Or
back.
You
if
could
they
give us.
don't get engaged.
Right.
Well, he's
Don't
got.
get engaged if you can prevent it.
That's out of character. That's gonna be pretty spicy because that implies we split the party and break D&D 101.
This isn't D&D. This is Star Wars.
Split it.
Splitting the party is bad for dungeon crawls, not for taking care of errands.
Look.
I
Where do-
second what Kyle said. I know that splitting the party is a meme, but I think we're all mature enough to handle it.
Yeah, this is a 5-minute, 10-minute, like, walk in, pick up the
In
joint,
and
walk
out,
out.
20-minute
Yeah.
adventure.
Famous last words.
Dio's just like curiously looking at all the books since
So-
he's like never seen them before.
My formal suggestion is that we send Cabra with Fulgore and Dozak, but I get the impression he doesn't want to go back.
I have other matters to attend to if we're all gonna split up. I can't waste time getting a droid that's not mine. Sorry, Fulgore.
Hey, man, you do what you gotta do. I trust
You
you.
said you're.
I'm gonna leave it-
Friend.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say where I'm going. I'm just leaving it at that.
Hey,
I-
Karo,
Yeah.
where are you going?
Why don't you come outside? I'll show you.
It's like, okay.
Boldgrave just calls his bluff immediately.
It's on the corner of Nunya and Business.
So what's up?
Alright, so I'm gonna get on my speeder and I'm gonna go, and then you're gonna go do that thing you gotta do, right?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
great talk.
Yeah, well, imagine being an adult and minding your business.
Oh, you're funny. I'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Wait, real quick.
Wait, hold on. Everybody, leave your tokens alone for a second. Karo, when you walk outside to say what you say to Boldgrave, you look over in the direction of the speeders, and you realize there is someone crouched down, or maybe they're just really short, but they seem to be doing something behind Fulgor's speeder.
Okay, so I can't technically, like, I know they're there, but like I can barely see them. What kind of cover they got?
You looked, and it was kind of like you just caught it out of the corner of your eye, and you were like getting ready to turn back around before, and you kind of like did a double take, and you were like, oh shit, there's somebody there. Cover, like 3/4 cover. You can just barely see like underneath the speeder, you can kind of see them through the like bottom of it.
Warning shot.
Now I'm gonna pull out my incinerator rifle, and I'm literally just gonna walk, like towards them as far as I can.
Like carrying it in both hands.
Yeah, like, hey, if anyone's there, you might want to show yourself now.
Make are you trying to like intimidate them, or that is kind of intimidating me?
Yeah, my -1 intimidation. Let's get it.
Well, we do have an alternate rule where you can argue strength as your instead of charisma.
You are carrying an awfully big stick.
Yeah, the stick is big.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you just roll strength or what? Russell?
Yeah, and if you have any modifier, or if you have proficiency for intimidation.
Just roll a
No,
die.
he
Just
he
roll a
doesn't have
die 20
proficiency
and
in
add your
intimidation.
strength
just gonna-
modifier.
Say it again.
Roll a die 20 and add your strength modifier.
Or just
So-
click the word strength on your character sheet.
Okay, so yeah, I thought so. That's what I thought. Thanks, Kyle. Thank you. Appreciate you.
It's pretty beefy.
Way better.
You hear the sound of someone banging their head on metal as they like bolt up, being surprised by hearing you. You also see 3 more Jawas pop out of the shadows, and he says something to you in Jawa, but you
I don't speak Jawa.
speak Jawa.
I look back, kind of not even like fully turning, just like over the shoulder. Hey, you speak Jawa, Boldgrave?
Yeah, sure. Let me go talk to them. And I attack.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Okay, Boldgrave, go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh,
Some
Oh,
shit he
no.
would do. Some shit he
Natural
would do.
20, let's go! Roll damage! Let's cut this motherfucker in half.
Oh man, if there's
Is that
anything
set up
left,
right?
yeah, it is.
No, it's. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, that's
If
right.
there's anything left, I'll unarmed strike.
25 points of damage just for fun, for kicks and giggles.
No way, they have that much health. That's crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna
Yep.
do it in unarmed strike.
Go for it.
Oh, so sad.
8 does not hit.
Yeah.
I don't
It's a pain.
I don't speak
It's
Java,
just-
but my Buster Sword does.
I'm gonna burn
Okay.
a key point for flare of blows.
You'll flurry? Alright, go for it.
Yeah,
That'll hit.
9.
So Boldgrave just, without a word, just walks around the corner and just like... actually, do you want to describe it, Jama? You're good.
Yeah, so like I the dad jog that a dad does when he sees his friend after a long time. I do
Yeah.
that. Like I kind of jog up and I'm like, oh hey, And I was like, so yeah, like I was saying, I just very casually reach back with both hands and just overhead his shit. And then, like, as I'm pulling out, I just kick him as hard as I can in the face as I rip it out of his jugular.
Jeez. All right, everybody can go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, it's me to talk to.
I'm assuming I hear the noise outside.
What noise? It's just been.
You,
Nothing's happened. I guess you're ahead.
Blood curdling scream of a Jawa dying.
I mean, you were already going outside anyways, so that's.
Tell you what, Fulgor, go ahead and give me a perception check.
He's good at those, right?
Yeah.
12.
Unfortunately, you didn't hear anything, but kind of your, like, you know, the Force kind of gives you a little bit of a spidey sense, and you just kind of get that feeling that something is happening. You're not sure exactly what, but something is happening.
You're just like, are Karo and Bulgari fighting each other?
Yeah, you're in your mind, you're like, oh, I think somebody just attacked, like, one of our, like, they attacked each other or something. Okay, is everyone's initiatives right?
Mine
Yeah, I
is.
just rolled my fat 20.
So, like seeing like Boldgrave do all that, you know, come down with the sword and then kick the Jawa in the face. I kind of like lower my rifle. I'm like, well, shit, I speak Jawa too then.
I was like genuinely surprised. I was like, oh, I didn't know he spoke Jawa. I didn't even look at his character sheet. And it just. All right, Fulgor, looks like you actually are up first.
Nice. Well, I better go check on these guys. I guess I'll dash.
Keep running.
I know we
Yeah,
have
you-
that alternative rule where we can learn a language or something, and I was thinking about doing that, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna hit him.
Yeah, intelligence seems to have a lot more weight in Star Wars, so I didn't actually add that optional rule
Yeah.
because you can do like piloting and stuff like that, so it kind of matters more.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, Fulgor, you get that sense that something's happening, so you start running outside, and thankfully Boldgrave and Karo haven't started throwing blows at each other, but Boldgrave did start throwing blows at somebody, and you can kind of see a bloody mess smeared all over the side of your speeder. Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
You're gonna need to get this detailed.
I just got it painted!
So, anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and death on this guy, and then continue the assault. We march forward. So, back to Carl. I'm like, so as you can see, I'm very fluent.
Ooh. Are you fluent?
The
13 does not hit.
Oh, goddamn it.
What?
What's
So
it called?
you go to take a swing and it goes. Oh, don't forget everybody does have
I
inspiration
was
today.
just gonna say, I'm gonna use my
Okay.
inspiration on this. Just
All
for
right.
fun.
On the Jawa.
Yeah.
Ah.
Rip. It's alright.
Java, don't forget that your Buster Sword, your Viral Buster, has reach, so you don't even need to step on the body. You could just stay where you were standing.
Oh, that's true. So look at that. I forgot that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But now you don't get your unarmed attack.
No, yeah.
All right, so so you're like, look how fluent I am, and you go to take another swing, expecting to take its head clean off, but you kind of underestimate how short he is, and he ducks under your blade. He sees it coming this time. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, light him up.
Let's say, watch these Jawas be packing something.
No, they're just
Bro,
scavengers.
You know they stay packing something.
Like having disruptor ships? Question mark.
Oh my god, I'm about to get like prison shanked. Shawshank Redemption, dude.
You know
Or a
how those
holdout?
you know how those short guys with Napoleon syndrome always brag about their guns.
Yeah,
Those are Jawas.
yeah. They're
Okay.
the
Always
ones
brag
that
about
keep
what they
us up.
got.
Okay, these two are gonna turn invisible,
Oh wow.
and this one's gonna cast Tactical Advantage.
Okay.
Oh, he's
I don't
Power
think
Jawas.
I don't think I speak this dialect.
Where's my haste symbol? Do I have a haste symbol? Oh, no,
No, you don't, because you don't have haste. You're lying.
I think they only have 25 feet of movement. Okay, so this one that's tactical is going to make a weapon attack with his hasted action.
Gotta move first, though.
Probably. I don't think 11 hits you. So he, out from beneath his robes, he pulls out a shotgun and he takes a blast at you, but you're able to. Actually, I don't know. Do you have? He missed, so that probably.
I just stand there in disbelief as I check myself to see if I got shot, and I just smile.
He shoots, but he misses, kind of equally as panicked, and he's gonna move back. His full move.
That ain't fair.
Dozak.
Dozak is going to, flavor-wise, I want to say Dozak, even though he only has Tremor Sense out to 30 feet, to where he can pinpoint things, I want to say he can feel something. He feels something in that general direction. He feels a commotion. And, you know, similar to Fulgore, he similarly feels something in the forest is like, hey, something's not right. So he's going to move. Grab him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, and I'm going to take the dash action. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more squares.
So you start booking it for the door. You blow past Vrain, and Vrain, you kind of you sense the urgency that Dozak is leaving, and you kind of are a little bit mystified by what's happening.
The fight outside must be better than I expected. I look at R5, shrug, and then begin walking.
Sad robot noises.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I guess I'll just keep going.
I think technically R5 acts on Jama's turn, but I'm going to go ahead and move him. Did I ever give you stats for him?
I
Yeah,
think
you
so.
did.
25.
You said you were going to put the tech spells that he knows on later.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
My bad. I forgot to do that.
I mean, they're on the
Sorry.
thing. They're just,
I'm gonna-
you know.
Yeah, I just didn't copy him in.
Yeah.
Let me put that on my to-do list for next week. Kara. Top of the round. Or bottom of the round.
Okay, well, I'm going to step out onto the street, or close to the street, and pull up my incendiary rifle and be like, don't worry, I do speak fluent Jawa. Actually, I'm gonna move one more over because I don't want to shoot past both graves. So.
15, 20,
You
25.
do,
Yeah,
because
you move
want
the
that
jaw at 25
intimidation
feet.
effect.
But with haste, his speed is 50.
Oh, true.
Oopsies.
That's okay.
No,
All part of the plan.
There's a
probably.
23 hit.
23 hits.
So
Bazoo! And then I'm gonna, oh well, fuck. I was gonna goading. So he'd have to come back, yes, no? Because I cold wrestle?
You can goading.
Okay, alright, yeah. Oh, so 1 extra damage. Boop. 9, total for 9.
That's a concentration check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he has the haste, right, or whatever?
Yep.
I'll roll concentration first. I passed that.
you
course.
always pass it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Not hard to
Yeah.
pass.
Unnatural
I know
20.
it's not. I know it's not.
Goading, is that a charm?
Yeah, let me, hold on,
It's a feature.
Just curious. Okay.
let's say you goad the target into
And your save is
attacking.
13 or 14?
Yeah,
I-
14.
14?
Yeah, it should be 14.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't
think it's
know.
14. Yeah, it's 14.
I don't remember. I have to
It's
look.
14. Yeah, it's 14. 10 plus his dex mod of 4 plus. Yeah. Well, it's 8 plus 2.
Well, he failed, so he's goaded.
Nice.
Goated nerd.
But,
Get goaded by the goaded.
oh, that song was supposed to loop. Whoops. Come back.
This is all that Java that I killed here is just silence.
Okay, is that your turn, Kara?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
So you take a shot at him, and it just barely like grazes the top of his head. But you you see him shout angrily at you, and in Jawa speak or whatever. His hood is like kind of like singed on the top now. Fulgur.
How tall is the like to get on top of the roof?
Your mic's muted, Anthony, if you're talking.
How tall is like the roof?
Oh, here we go.
We're outside.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to jump up. My bad. I just realized.
I said the roof, not the ceiling.
Yeah, it's my bad.
It's about 50 feet up.
50? This is a really tall building.
Yeah, that
Like
there's a lot of
like
room.
40.
There's a lot of room to construct in this place.
It's just kind of on the outskirts of the neighborhood.
Well, I don't think I want to spend my next 2 turns climbing the building. So.
Probably not.
Probably not.
He just hops in his speeder, commits a fucking hate crime.
That's-
Just rolling them down.
Star Wars hit and run.
Manslaughter.
Yeah.
And his guidance is touch, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
What's worse than speed? Such creature target speed increases by 10 feet until the power ends. I'm gonna cantrip cast burst of speed on myself.
That's a cantrip?
Yep.
You guys like my water bottle?
Wait.
No, that's not a cantrip.
I put
That's a
it
first
in
level spell.
I put it in the cantrip sec. Never mind. I don't want to cast that.
It's like,
I
that's
thought
more
I thought it was like for 1 turn. I put that in the
Huh.
wrong spot.
the long strider spell.
I'm just gonna end. I will ready the shock spell for any trouble.
You have to be a
Shock
little
cantrip.
more specific than any trouble.
Something looks like it's gonna attack any of us.
Hey, you. Did you see the jar was going visible though? So it's kind of.
I didn't see the Jawas, but I know something's going down, which is why I said a sign of trouble. Like something looks like they're gonna attack us. I don't-
Attacking us is the trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, Boulder.
I will free action take the last sip out of my flask. And then I will
Good to the last drop.
It takes the exact same amount of speed to go around it as it would go to go through it.
yeah, so I'm just gonna trot up to him. And I'm gonna be like, wait, I wasn't done talking to you. Yeah, whatever that means.
No.
I missed again.
Oh,
Sure
my
did.
goodness, man.
That one crit and the rest have been.
It's early in the morning, okay?
Yeah, I
He's
don't
in
have
his-
alcohol.
Yeah.
He's hungover.
Yeah.
I will.
If he was hungover, he'd be hitting.
I'm gonna use my defiant feature to add the D4.
Go for it. Ooh.
Just misses.
Just misses. Yep, you
Yeah.
needed exactly a 4 to hit.
Alright, it's all good. And since I didn't connect with my attack, I can't bonus action for the unarmed strike, right?
You still can.
Oh,
Yeah, as long as you make an attack, even if you miss.
alright.
And
No, I
you
was
just need to
thinking
be
of-
in range.
It was for flurry of blows, like I have to connect with my...
Right.
No, you don't have to connect with the flurry of blows to trigger flurry of blows. You just have to make the bonus action attack.
Okay, well if that's the case, I'll burn my...
Jeez, 10 kinetic? Golly. Oh, max
Spicy.
damage. Right.
Max damage.
What happens when you try?
That hits, right? 13?
That does not hit.
No, you need a 16 to hit.
motherfuck. Oh, 16 to hit. I thought it was
Yeah.
14.
Don't forget he's hasted.
Well, he got
Oh,
plus
he's
2
hasted,
hasted, so he got plus 2 to AC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He doesn't. He does actually. Did he make his con save for the 10 damage?
Not yet.
I guess the 13's still gonna miss either way.
Actually, he does drop his haste from that.
Nice.
So then his AC goes to 14, and he still missed. But now you
So
feel.
one.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
It
rough.
feels even worse, actually.
No, that's cool. At least he's not hasted. He can't run.
Yeah.
And when I'm looking at him, does he look like he's familiar?
Make a perception check, I guess.
I don't know. I've had a bad history with Jawas. I'm just.
That's
just-
racist.
He doesn't have any distinctive markings. Not that you can tell, anyways. Most Javas look alike to you. Now that's racist.
They do though. They do. Boldgrave just has a genuine general dislike for Jawas.
Yeah. But nah, it doesn't strike you as one that you've met before.
Well, I'm gonna kill him either way. That's it.
Cool. So it's the Jawa's turn. I'm gonna go ahead and make a. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a storming shot.
What is that?
Ooh, but it's at disadvantage because he's.
With one of the invisible ones, so it'll be actually
Ooh.
an advantage.
Oh, invisible one. Nice. I understand what they're. Well, I guess that does actually.
Only I had the alert feat.
Uh,
Yeah, man, the stories we have about the alert feat.
Yeah. Oh man, I miss Alcaeus.
So that's gonna be a 22 to hit. So
I
you're
don't
gonna
think
take.
it's like that.
Yeah, it's a shotgun. Well, it's a storming.
Well, actually, I guess you technically can that, but
Cantrip? I don't know how that. Well, it's a ranged weapon attack. So.
yeah.
Anyways, but you are taking. Let's see, an additional dice. Wait, oh no, that's only.
Ooh, I don't like
Dark.
additional dice.
No. On hit, normal effects. Okay, so you are shocked, and you took 6 kinetic. If I didn't say that already.
No, you didn't. Okay, so just 6? Like, that's it.
Yeah, just straight 6 kinetic.
Alright.
Read my own spells.
It's a ranged attack, right?
Yes. It's a ranged weapon attack.
I'll guess I'll use deflect missiles. Deflect a projectile when you're dealt damage by ranged weapon attack. You do so. Reduce it by 1d10 plus your dex level.
Go ahead and roll it. Roll your die 10.
9 plus what level am I? 3?
Yeah, that's more than. It's
Yeah.
already more than I dealt. So.
Yeah. And doesn't it get redirected?
Only.
Point.
Well, and only if it's energy.
Kinetic, energy, or ion.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's kinetic. It's kinetic though, because it's a weapon attack. Or it's energy because it was which depends on the type of shotgun it is.
It doesn't actually say it changes it to.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
normal effects and become shocked. So yeah, it's kinetic damage. So I don't know. If that's
I'll redirect it at the friend in front of me.
Okay.
The only oh, never mind.
It'll be a disadvantage because you're in melee range.
Oh wait, never mind. I'll redirect it
It's
at
a
the one who
range.
shot it.
Well, it's gonna be disadvantage no matter who you, because you're
Really?
still, yeah, since there's still someone in melee range.
So if I'm in melee range, it's automatic. Alright, fuck it. The one in front of me is getting it.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You just make a ranged weapon attack, so just dex plus proficiency, and then I think you roll the weapons damage.
It's I think it's his martial weapon die, unless it says
Oh, okay.
otherwise.
So yeah, an unarmed strike essentially is what you're rolling, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
it counts as a monk weapon, so yeah, it just uses your. It's basically an unarmed strike. Is basically what you're doing. Nice.
Look at that.
so that does hit.
His AC dropped and he got hit.
Sure does. There you go. So he pops out of invisibility and blasts the shotgun shell to you. You throw up your blade just in the nick of time, and you angle it so that it just the bullets just ricochet right off the flat edge of the blade and pepper the chest of the Jawa right in front of you. Okay, that's one attack. This guy. Okay, the other invisible one is also going to Storming Shot, but it will be a straight roll since he is in melee range with you.
I take it he doesn't get the storming shot trigger. Haha.
Not this time.
We're too spread out.
Yeah, we really
And
are.
and he is going to miss with a 15. And then the one directly in front of you is
Oh my
going
God.
to
Wait,
cast.
this one here made an attack with disadvantage or advantage?
It was a straight roll because he
Oh,
was
okay.
invisible, but he was engaged.
He's like, take a step back. Nah.
I mean, technically, well, actually, he already used
I have-
his reaction.
I
didn't
have reach though.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
Oh,
You're
you're
already
so
reaction.
good
But I
in
mean,
range.
you're invisible. You don't get attacks of opportunity against invisible targets.
And he already used his reaction to reflect. Well, shit. In that
Different
case, I will go ahead and move back this
Yeah.
guy. And fuck it, let's use cryogenic volley.
That sounds cool.
I know what that means.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, good at those.
And
It is definitely very cool, Kyle.
hey,
Aha.
Ooh,
No.
natural
great
one.
fail.
He's good at those.
So,
Goodness, last words.
You're too aggressive with that inspiration use.
I know how I feel like every session.
It's alright. It's gonna be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
He dies to Jawas.
You're right. You should probably just quit Star Wars after that.
So you're gonna take 7 points of cold damage and gain 1 level of slow until my next turn.
Oh no.
That reduces your speed by 15 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, which in monk language makes me a human.
And since I can back up anyways, I think I'm gonna... It's 10, 15, 20, 25... Dozak.
Dozak is going to move 30, 40, and 60 feet. Let's see, that was 35. Yeah, close.
I think it was 2 squares to the left, I think is where you were.
Okay. Alrighty. That's all I can do. That's a move action and a dash action.
So you run outside and you see Fulgor. He's got the electric Kamehameha charged up, and he's holding it. He's ready to let that shit fly.
I see Karo over there, like, staring down, way down the alleyway, and I'm just a little aghast, like, oh great, here we go again.
You don't say anything to him. You're just gonna be like, "Oh, okay, something's happening."
Yep.
Yeah, Dozak will trust his instincts.
Green.
I mean, I don't even know what's going on.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna review the battlefield here, see if I can figure out what's going on. And all I know is they're fighting something the direction Karo is facing. So it's 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Let me just check the range, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. We're gonna keep moving just because. Well, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And for my bonus action, I'm going to yell at Karo. Don't miss. Then give him a critical analysis.
That's a +4, right?
It's the
I've-
no, it's the +5 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. One-time use.
Was it my turn? Or what's going on?
That's my turn.
Okay. And he says, as Rain says that, I drop down to one knee watching these Jawas in full sprint, looking at the one that's got the top of his hood singed, and I say, I never do. And then I pull trigger. Oh, 25.
Roll damage.
I'm gonna expand my die to fucking support superiority die. 10.
Nice.
There you go. That's a spicy shot.
Now, if that dude drops to 0, I better see a check to see if he doesn't get incinerated.
He not only does he drop to 0, but he did fail his Constitution save as well.
Yes.
He vaporizes into a pile of fine gray dust.
Sad Utinis.
They kind of like see as I see him vaporize before me, like kind of like lower my weapon and just like throwing my fist up and like fuck yeah, and then I run 30 feet. 32.
Action
I got
surge.
this, Jawa. No, I'm not gonna waste that. That'll be it.
Fodder.
We don't even have to pursue these guys. We're just kind of
You're like running away. You're like, I have a blood debt.
Send a message.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that'll be my turn now.
We'll go.
What are we doing? What are we fighting? Why are we attacking Jawas?
They were messing with your cruiser.
They
The
were.
language barrier.
They were what? And I'm gonna
Do you have enough room, or is it
90 feet.
He's gonna like blast a fireball on him or something. Just,
throw that dead Jawa?
no, he's gonna throw the live one into the live one.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the. I'm gonna wait. No, it's 2-8, right? It's only 2-8. I need to
Yeah.
know what the fuck they were doing to my car. So,
We didn't get to see. Oh, okay. I get you saying.
so this one is going to be pulled 60 feet in the air and in the direction towards me, so I can ask for words.
Do you speak Jawa?
No, but I know somebody who does.
60 feet towards you, you said?
Yeah, because it's 60 feet, so it's, I'm gonna like diagonally 60 feet in the air towards me,
It
I'm
does
just
make a
gonna-
strength saving throw.
and I'm gonna let him. Yeah, strength saving throw.
I definitely failed that.
And so he's gonna fall 60 feet to the ground in front of me, basically. I'm doing this non-lethally so that I can ask questions.
Bro. You can't pick somebody up and slam him into the ground non-lethally.
Sure, I can. He'll have, broken legs, broken arms, broken back,
It's like
but
a
he'll still be
microscopic
able to
third
answer my
bankruptcy.
questions.
Do you speak Jawa?
No, but I know somebody who does.
Microscopic blade.
Oh, I need to roll the damage, don't I? Well, I guess.
Well,
No, I don't roll
so
damage.
you
'cause
said
it was
you,
in the
you
air.
pulled him 60 feet towards you,
Yeah, he needs to make the fall damage
but you pulled him towards you.
diagonally
pull him
into
up.
the air.
Oh, jeez, you're not gonna make me do math.
It's just 60 feet. You don't have to worry about the Pythagorean theorem.
Oh, Russell, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Let's go. You
I don't
know.
wanna. I don't wanna.
36 plus 36, 72. Square root of 72.
5 feet is 5 feet, regardless of the direction.
We just need to get Kyle on Jeopardy.
It would be like 8 plus some. It'd be like 8. It'd be like 8 die 6 would be the damage.
Okay. Goldgrave?
With my normal.
Could I have got an attack of opportunity when that thing was flying at me? Or flying
Yeah.
towards us?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah,
Can I
but-
can I take that then?
Wait, no.
Force
Attacks
movement. No.
Yeah.
Force
Sorry.
movement doesn't count.
Ah, okay. Well, now I know. Can't cheese it that way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that'd be cheesy as fuck.
That'd be
Lifting him
cool.
up is already cheesy as fuck. But whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, Volgrave, go ahead.
No, you're fine. It was valid. So I'm not gonna use my normal man movement. I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna hit him.
Crash it with the hammer.
Finally.
That'll hit.
Now we're gonna do an unarmed strike.
Well, unfortunately, you're shocked, so you have no bonus actions.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Mother pooper. Well, that's
Ooh, good job.
And I'm just gonna say, please don't go anywhere.
Just like just asking him nicely.
Tired.
As you slice into his
No.
back.
Yeah, I just woke up, man. Just stop running. Just let it
Tired,
happen.
hungover.
Just
Don't make me work
happen.
for it.
No. Okay. Is this a bonus action? I sure hope it is. 'Cause- Shit. Okay, I'm gonna cast Tactical Barrier. So I'm gonna give myself +2 AC with this guy,
Your faith.
Oh, it's the top or bottom guy?
the top guy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, with my action, I'm going
Spicy
to make 2 weapon attacks since I can do that.
That's cool, actually.
But it will be at disadvantage.
Bolgrave is still shocked, so he doesn't have his reactions.
Oh, so you're saying I should move back?
I'm saying you have the option to.
After I attack with my martial weapon, I always forget this, but I have something called Agile Parry. So it increases my AC by 2. So my AC is 19 right now.
Oh god.
I thought that was when you make an unarmed attack.
No, it's attack with my martial weapon. You can send it to the chat.
Yeah, because his Buster Sword is considered a monk weapon because of his.
That I know, but I know he has 2 features that depend on which like thing he uses. If you make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action, that'd be charge.
And are holding me. Oh yeah. You're right. You're
So
right.
I rolled a 21.
Oh, that hits.
You need the
You're
extra
gonna
attack
take-
feature.
You're gonna take 9 points of kinetic damage.
Wow.
Shotgun blast.
Amazing.
Is that the first attack or both attacks?
That's the first attack.
That was I only hit with 1. The other one missed.
Sweet.
And this guy is gonna do the same thing. He's gonna use half of his movement to stand back up. He was definitely prone. And then he's gonna make 2 attacks at full guard.
It doesn't say it knocks them prone, but I'll take it.
I mean, if you fell 60 feet, you'd run. I guess I could make a strength save, but I'd probably.
Well, he
do
could
that.
pencil straight down and shatter.
Will your
Just
knees
completely
break? Make a
cripple his
strength
legs, yeah.
Okay, I failed my strength save, so I definitely went prone. But those are both gonna hit
Have at me.
Oh no.
for 14 points of kinetic damage.
Oh, you got off easy.
They're ranged attacks?
Yes. Well, it's 5 and 9. It's actually 2 separate.
Alright, cool. We're
Do
gonna,
the thing.
yeah. We're
Is
gonna
your
use-
lightsaber out?
Ooh.
The classic, I always forget to say it.
You always have to get hit first before you remember.
Yeah, I know.
Is this why there's no more Sith left?
You could still spend the force points to do the other one. If you really want.
Don't you need your lightsaber out?
For that one, no.
Not for the force.
Not for the first level spell one.
Oh, right, because it's force.
Can we determine that last time?
Yeah.
Right.
Really?
Okay, hold on.
It's just the cantrip that you gotta.
Yes, we will. Yeah, we'll first level. Force reflects. Oh, right. That doesn't auto do it. I have to do it. 9, which I guess would just be against the first attack.
Yes.
But that beats it.
You can reflect it also.
Yeah, let's reflect that bitch back.
Okay.
Is
Go
it
ahead and make a
is it a ranged
ranged
spell attack?
ranged spell attack. Force attack.
Yeah, we're just gonna use shock because it's the same modifier. Does
Nice.
a 24 hit?
Sure does.
That's die
And then it's-
10, and shock is also a die 10. I don't know if you
Go to
want
1.
Well, it says unhit, it takes the triggering attack's normal damage.
Oh, okay, so it'd take 5
One.
was the first one, I think.
I think you get to roll it again. Right?
Well, you just said it would send back.
I'm just
Triggering
reading what the
damage.
spell. It says on hit, the target takes the triggering attack's normal damage. I guess that could be
Yeah,
interpreted either way.
The target takes the triggering attack's normal damage. So your attack, I'm reflecting right back at you. So your 5
Yeah.
damage is going back at you.
I don't know. It's been a while since I played a monk. I always thought you.
Well, the
re-rolled
monk, the monk specifically rerolls your monk weapon die. This ability is different, so I don't know. It doesn't have a.
Okay, I'll just take the 5 just to keep things moving.
That means
you know,
Fulgor, you took 9.
Right.
25 feet. Yeah, Dozak's turn.
Dozak is going to move. 8, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I don't think I
Inside
want to
that-
do anything to him. I think I'm going to spend my action trying to give a once over to the speeder. I see, a pile of dead Jawa here, and I heard Karo saying they were messing with them. So my first instinct is going to be to inspect, because it looks like they have everything else handled.
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Ooh, weak sauce, but okay. Oh, okay. +1 mod. Ooh.
So luckily, it seems like you guys caught them before they were able to really get a hold of anything, but they have kind of opened up the bottom plate, and so they've taken like the access panel on the bottom of it off, but they didn't get any parts out of it just yet.
This is why you
Oh,
don't
look.
park in the ghetto. They try to take your gas.
Steal your tires.
We just need we need a garage.
Yeah.
I'll pop up and tell Fulgor that looks like everything's intact. Looks like we got them before they got started.
Got started on what? And I turn around and I see Dozak inspecting my vehicle. I'm like, these motherfuckers were trying to fuck with my car?
Yeah, the access plate on the bottom's taken off. I mean, but you know how they are. They're really mechanically minded.
Oh, this dude's not gonna be happy when I get a hold of him.
And that'll be my turn.
Brain.
I'm going to pull up into this area here and use a bonus action hide.
Go ahead and roll stealth. Okay.
Crouch down. I'm going to take a shot at this guy.
Go ahead. You are unseen.
Nice.
Wow.
Only 3.
Worst possible damage roll.
You gonna take your advantage?
Well, it's still disadvantage because it's my sniper, so it just,
Oh, right.
it currently just makes it a flat roll.
Right, I forgot about the strength.
But I am
requirement.
going to,
It's a big oof on damage.
yeah. I'm going to, I don't even know. You know what? Disarming attack. It's as good as anything. No maneuvering. Wait.
Sucks you roll a 1 and 2.
Disarming, isn't
No,
it?
I know. Yeah, but he'll just pick it up on his turn. I'll go ahead and use the maneuvering strike. Why not? Just add a die. I'll just add a die 4 for damage. Just
Kyle, you could disarm.
yeah. 2 ones. Hoorah!
Kyle, you could
Full-
disarm because I go before him and I can take his gun away.
I did do disarming,
Oh.
didn't I?
I thought you said.
Oh,
you-
I used
no,
maneuvering.
no.
Oh, I used maneuvering. You're right.
You bounced around between a couple.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for the final.
I chose maneuvering. That's the one I have open here.
Okay, so what's maneuvering?
It allows. I'm gonna say.
Somebody gets to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Fulgore because why not? Fulgore. Well, he already uses reaction actually. Dozak, why not? If you want, you can use your reaction to move up to half your speed.
Sure. We'll do 15 feet.
Few ones on damage, no big deal. Just another day in the life.
Kara.
Okay, so I'm gonna reload the incinerator rifle, and I'm gonna look at Fulgorn and say, I know you really want to talk to him, but I don't want to talk to him. So I'm gonna aim at this Jawa this Jawa, and I'm going to try to incinerate him.
Cowabunga it is.
He literally is the Hot Buzz meme. Shame.
18 hits.
That should probably be our first, like, actual emote.
And I failed my constitution save.
Yes! Incinerate, little man!
Just vaporizes into a cloud of dust.
I am on fire today. And then I'm gonna run 30 feet towards Fulgrim.
Make sure you blow the smoke away from the barrel of your gun after you save.
Yeah, blow it through his helmet.
And it's a sniper rifle too. Just
There's so many things that don't make sense about it.
And that'll be my turn.
What would be even funnier is if he like plops it down and he still does it with his helmet on, and you see the smoke get blown
Yeah,
away,
you
and
see
you're
the
just
smoke
like,
over here. He goes.
the mad lad. Okay, Fulgor, it's like you're up.
I'm up. Yo, fuck that Jawa. How far away is she from me?
Very far.
He be schmoovin'.
You could probably hit him with project.
I don't need project.
Can
I
still.
can, I can hit him with this. Sagandi. Oh, that's gonna miss.
Inspiration?
I don't want to waste here.
Okay.
What if I?
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Oldgrave. Oh, you were no longer slowed, by the way. That
Thank
wore off.
God. Am I still shocked?
No, that was part of the slow. Was also the shock. So.
Okay. I will run up to him. Just him. And I will, I'm gonna attempt to restrain him.
Okay. You're gonna try to grapple him.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Or an acrobatics check, right?
No. Acrobatics is only to escape a grapple.
Oh.
Athletics to try to put someone in a grapple.
Well, monks have a thing, and I'm not sure if it applies to that or not.
I don't know. I'm not playing a monk. I have no idea.
Yeah, you can use dexterity instead of strength whenever you're making an athletics check to grapple, shove, or trip a creature. So it's still use your athletics proficiency, but your dex modifier.
So there you have it.
Okay, so my dex minus 1.
No, you're not strength and dex. Do you have proficiency in athletics?
I do not.
Okay, so it's just plus your dex mod to grapple.
Okay, so it's plus 4. So it's 20 plus 4.
Just click the dexterity.
That's what I was gonna do.
Nice.
No dice. You go to try to put him like in a headlock, and he's let me a second roll.
Yeah, it is a
Pretty
contested roll.
sure he's gonna. Yeah, 18. Yeah, he just very easily slips through your grasp.
You could have rolled a 1. You never know.
No.
Duration would have been sick here, dude.
I believe grappling does still count as an attack, which means you could still use your bonus action.
I'm gonna kick him in the stomach.
Yeah.
Jawas are giving me trouble.
Well, it's not an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. That's the condition for the unarmed strike.
Oh.
So it is a special attack, but it's not an unarmed or a monk weapon.
So I can't use my unarmed strike?
No, there's a bonus action.
Okay.
You would have to.
Grapple is not an unarmed strike.
Once you get your extra attack feature, all of this is gonna flesh itself out.
Yeah.
Level 5 is the magic number for you.
Well,
This Jaw will be ducking and weaving.
yeah.
Dude. He's gonna shoot you in the face.
Yep. I'm gonna die to a Jawa. Let's go. Let's get it over with.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh, I'm good at those. I'm good at those.
You need to be good at this.
I'm good at those. Natural 1.
Nice.
No. Okay.
20.
Unnatural
Hey.
20.
Half of 10 is 5. You're down to 0. Go to sleep.
No, it's the burst feature or rapid feature, so you should be fine.
Is it still half damage on burst or
Nope.
no?
Nope, it's just a cantrip
Yeah,
effect.
that's what I was doing. Okay. Yeah. So I used the rest of my ammo to attempt to burst fire my shotgun, and you are able to,
I had to spread
Evade
what
it.
happened.
of course.
So like, I noticed he tries to do the same thing he did before, and then like I like premeditatively just like kind of like block the barrel each time and redirect it, so yeah, every time he fires in a different direction around me.
Yep. Yeah. It just completely just goes wide. Dozak, it would make it your turn.
Yes,
I'm
it
not gonna
would.
move.
Free object interaction. Zach is
Saber.
going to pull out a lightsaber, and I'm going to attempt a improved saber throw.
Oh my god.
Close the gap.
God, he's gonna yeet it.
How many feet is that?
saber.
90, and it has a range of 100. No, that's right. Project has a, so I need to move.
Yeah, it's like this is a range of 60 feet.
No, it's. I was looking at project earlier.
Oh.
I think you
Okay.
can still get it if you move first.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna move first. Free object interaction. Ignite the lightsaber. And
Oh, you need 5 more feet.
Jeez.
Do you not reach it?
You've
No,
only
you
moved
got
25 feet. You've only moved 25 feet though.
Oh.
You were in this square.
Ah, so my maneuvering strike was useful.
Man, look at that.
Alrighty.
All part of the plan. All part of the plan.
I just need to make a ranged weapon attack.
Roll miss.
A ranged force attack.
You're using your wisdom modifier.
Oh, okay. I need to set up a macro for that. That gets really confusing. So, 20 plus 5 coming up.
Plus
Best
5.
Healing.
Oh,
No
what's your wisdom modifier?
5.
Your wisdom modifier is 5. You still get your proficiency.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So that'll make it 15.
Still misses. He has Shield of Faith up.
Oh, what the
Oh.
fuck?
Inspiration?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, you're a real one. You're a real one, Connor.
Let's try using my inspiration for it. It probably won't work, but whatever.
You just gotta roll higher than an 8.
D20
For
plus.
real, dude.
60% chance.
Let's go.
There we go.
There
17.
Beautiful.
Dozak walks up, holds one lightsaber in front of him, takes kind of like the Obi-Wan stance, and then just lets it fly.
Roll damage.
I am one with the Force is with me.
2 die, 8 damage up the weapon seam, tight. So it
Nice.
takes 10 damage and has to make a con save. On a failed save, it gains 1 level of slow. And the next attack made against it has an additional 1d10 force damage if it doesn't take it.
Nice.
Or
I am
end of the-
slowed, but I maintained my concentration on my Shield of Faith.
Okay, so the lightsaber flies up next to him and just grazes like the whole length of his arm because he's still holding his weapon, just grazes the whole thing, burning the hole all the way down, and then it flies back to Dozak and catches.
Green?
I feel it is here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Look at the area here. Karo is next. I can make an attack with disadvantage. Why not, right? This is what we're here for.
Critical analysis yourself?
No, I would critically analysis the enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Well, bonus. Wait, I need to actually check the range before I say a bunch of
I
words.
think it's 80 feet, if I'm remembering it right.
It's exactly 90. All right, I'm going to critically use my bonus action to critically analysis the guy up here, and I am going to take a shot at it with disadvantage.
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm missing something, but probably not. It's fine.
There's the one.
There's the one. It was
Found
bound to
the
happen.
one. Oh, that sucks. The other one went ahead too.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
It would have been fine if once I get to my improved weapon.
You could
Should I
use
make it hit
inspiration.
Boldgrave? No. Let's not be too punching here. Well, we'll say
not over a
it's-
Jawa fight. Not over a
We'll
Jawa
say
fight.
it shot out this street light up here. This street lamp explodes.
My bad.
Did I do that?
Oops,
All right.
Is that my turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Surveying the area, watching that terrible shot. I'll
I
be
told
like,
you not to
okay,
miss.
it's okay, I'll handle it. And then I will fire my rifle once again.
I distracted him for you.
True.
Hit it with a missile, dude.
So, I'm gonna add my +5 with the. Or was
What's
that just
that-
that one turn?
That was gone. Well, it wasn't that one turn. It's just when I used it on the guy, it went away.
You can goading strike.
Oh, okay.
Goading strike for
Go
extra
ahead.
damage.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm
Hey,
going
hold on.
to.
Don't forget that you also deal an extra 1 die 10 damage because I hit him with the saber throw.
Oh, that's it.
True.
Oh, and then my D4. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, so fast, dude. He's gonna have like 1. What does he have, Russell?
He takes 9 damage.
He's at 1 health.
I'm in a freaking axe charge to kill this thing. Oh wait, no, because then I have to reload.
You can use your bonus section to reload.
He does have 1 health.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill this
Straight
thing. I'm
up.
gonna axe surge. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me. I dropped my shield of faith. I failed my save that time.
You only have to hit a 14.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Axe surge. Do you want me to link this or?
No.
No, we all know what it is.
Okay. It's
Big money, no whammies.
17.
Hey.
Nice, Sue.
Can you freaking see if he dies or not?
Incineration chick.
With a roll of a 12, he gets vaporized into dust.
Yes, dude. I am 3. Oh, dude. I incinerated 3 of these Jawas. I'm down 2 power cells.
We're gonna have to put a disintegration core on your whatever weapon you get.
It's his fucking.
It's the running
Signature
theme,
technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point.
Do we want to take like a 5-minute water break, bathroom break, and then we'll regroup?
That
I
sounds
need
good to me.
caffeinate.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
Just make sure everybody resets their token.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I do what I want.
Okay, we'll be right back, everybody. Taking a 5-minute break. Josh Guajardo, we love you, by the way. Never forget. Also, Ganshime. I don't know who that is, but what up? Alright, I'll be right back.
Hello.
Hello there.
So I'm here. Just was responding to a few messages.
Alrighty, I'm back as well.
Who are we waiting on?
It seems Anthony and Sammy.
It's a sick mug, Jama. I think it's massive.
Like one of my smaller ones. I'm not even trying to be ironic. I just like big mugs.
Dude,
I do too, man. I
Bigger the
absolutely do not blame you.
Like this water bottle. It's like my my life now. This is the way.
This one's really good. Sam turned me on to them. It's half a gallon, which if anybody who knows me knows I like to just carry a full gallon. But
I got this. That's my 65 ounces.
there you go.
Yeah. I almost died to Jawas. That was fun. Started shit, got hit.
Yeah, that tracks.
Just a little bit.
I'm,
Just bold grape things.
if it was Alcaeus, I would not even think he was gonna die in the slightest, because he just never does. But Boldgrave is a different man.
He's a little squishier.
It just kept rolling stupid high. You have
Yeah,
a really solid AC.
I know, dude. It was kind of impressive.
It just kept rolling like above 20.
I need to start remembering to use agile parry, because like I forget about it all the time.
Well, that still requires you to attack with your offhand, though.
No,
Right.
I have to do my unarmed strike like with my after using my Well, actually, no. I have to use unarmed strike
You
as
have-
a primary
Attack action, yeah.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is you have to get the extra attack action at level 5. Use your Buster Sword attack, use your offhand attack, and then you can use your Flurry of Blows
Bonus
with your
action.
and then do more offhand attacks until you get your invocation that allows you to make your Flurry of Blows and bonus action attacks with your weapon. Then you do like 3 die 12 plus 1 die monk weapon die.
Yeah, then I'm just swinging that thing around. I need to get a chain.
And you just become an absolute
Holy shit.
destruction, a whirlwind of death.
Mad
Yeah.
lol.
I'm back.
That probably should be the next invocation you get, whatever level that is at. It is.
Hello?
Just need in Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hello.
Okay,
hello.
very much. Make sure.
Oh, it's level 7. Level 7, you get your next Val.
Sammy,
guys
let me
thoughts
see your
on
beautiful
cheese sticks?
face.
Dude, I look really grody right now.
Me too.
Shut up, Russell.
Once we hit level 5, I need to start using my Force Empowered Self a bit more. I need to be remembering it, but it just feels like an extra die 4 just doesn't really seem all that much. But an extra die 6, okay, now we're talking.
Extra die 4 adds up.
Yeah, it
does.
doesn't matter until the enemy has 1 HP.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
That's
a-
that's 5 to 20%.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Well, wait.
What are
I
your
guess-
guys' thoughts on cheese sticks?
Cheese sticks?
Which
Like
kind?
mozzarella sticks?
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to turn my camera on. Give me a second.
Oh no, like string cheese. Like the,
Yeah.
like
No,
the,
it's
like,
not. It's
old
not
one.
even string cheese.
Oh.
What are you
Um,
eating?
Yeah,
Ew.
Straight up having like mozzarella sticks.
I'm over here eating.
That's what I thought
I do.
at first.
Don't hate, dude. I be eating this HEB brand stuff.
He literally just
Hey
used
man, HEB's brands are pretty solid.
he just uses a cookie cutter to cut out blocks of cheese and turn them into cheese sticks.
Bro, okay. The few times
So
I've
it's
done
just
keto,
like-
Oh, it's like
Just like a
literally like
small little.
yeah, it's like a folded slice of cheese.
It's not even
Well, no, it's
mozzarella.
not folded. It's
That's
it's
just
a
I know.
small
cheddar.
portion.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that's called. A cheese plank?
That's just
Yeah.
Thanks,
Just
That's
random
just straight
block of
cheese.
my boss saw me eating one the other day, and he's like, "Who the hell just eats cheese?" And I'm like, "Me? What the heck?"
Most Americans.
Most white people.
Dude,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
dude. Cheese
Bro,
is
cheese,
popular.
cheese is racial.
It is,
Yeah.
but the
I know
Well,
that.
assuming, of course, yeah.
for digesting lactose.
yeah, okay, ignoring
primarily
that.
Here in Western Europeans.
Yes, that's true.
What was the joke? Our friend Rick made the joke. I think it was something like, developed gene to digest cheese. Uses this power for conquest.
What's
Like,
it called?
That is probably the whitest thing I've ever heard.
We have
That's not
really
wrong.
really fancy ones for my daughter, but these are the ones I get.
It's funny because you talk about that, like lactose intolerance isn't like correct. Like that suggests that lactose tolerance is the normal, but it's the exact opposite. Lactose
Yeah.
tolerance is the abnormal feature.
Yeah, I like get cold sweats if I fucking eat too much cheese, especially
Like,
like the heavier cheeses like feta and stuff. Like, oh man, I look like I just got the flu.
oh man, I love feta. It's so good.
It
Is
is
feta the
good.
one that looks like if you punch drywall?
Yep.
Kinda,
Yeah, it literally looks like mold. Yeah.
If you want,
That's
if you
so
want,
accurate.
it is so.
Damn it, Sammy.
Hey dude, I be punching drywall back in the day, alright?
That's
definitely a
Wow,
Kyle.
We have one Kyle in the
Me
party.
too. Me
Hey, are you
too.
sure you're not Kyle? I think that
I used
Kyle
to be a
accidentally
Kyle.
got your name.
Holy shit. You ready to get back to it?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Dude, we
Okay.
cut that break at the perfect time because as soon as I stepped out, my wife was like, "Hey, dinner's ready," and I was like, "Oh, cool."
Bro, maybe I have the forced fucking spidey sense too.
Yeah, you have the dinner force.
hmm
Play
The
Desert
Dinner Master.
Station. For real, dude. The Dinner Master.
Dude.
That'd be a great D&D theme
DM.
cooking show.
All you do is you just cook D&D foods.
I'm your Dinner Master. And today's dungeon is...
We're making lembus way bread. Lembus.
with a Rancor design theme.
It
Okay,
rolls
for
so-
initiative.
Oh my god.
Last Jawa vaporizes into oblivion. Everyone kind of takes a moment to take stock of what just happened.
Old Grave, you're not looking so hot. You got a bunch of holes in you.
What happened out here?
Let me fix that.
There was a
I've-
language barrier.
I'm actually going to use my casting specialist to
Oh.
maximize that. So it'll be 8. I want them to heal you for 12.
Oh, sweet.
No problem. No barrier that a sword can't fix.
Also, before
Yeah.
that, me and Dozak need to give our disturbance roll.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes.
I'm good.
Roll a 10, Connor.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
Another force vampire appears.
Oh god.
I'm gonna throw.
Yes!
And yeah.
I'm gonna
Five,
throw my
79.
vibrobuster at the fiery lamp to extinguish the flame.
Okay.
How sick was it?
I failed my force disturbance, and once it fails, it resets, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I use my saber throw cantrip and I just kind of throw the vibrobuster frustratedly at the fire and extinguish it, and then it returns to my back.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, I see.
-1.
Just overshoot it, land in the street.
Just an attack roll?
It would use your like charisma or
Oh wait, actually, holy shit.
Yeah.
ranged force attack with a light weapon or vibro weapon.
So
Yeah, so it's a you use charisma because that's your
okay.
charisma plus proficiency.
Charisma or wisdom, because it's a
So-
universal.
13.
Yeah, well he's charisma. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, so you chuck your massive buster sword and it slices the edge of this thing clean off.
Such
And
a hard
then- and then
flex.
returns to you.
Yeah, I don't even catch it. It just like sheaths itself.
Well, now that we've been so rudely awakened, maybe we should get back and take stock of our speeders, make sure everything's fine, and be on our way.
I think that me and Frayne have to get a leg up on where we're headed to.
I'm actually gone at
Agreed.
this point. I didn't stick around to talk to anyone.
He just
Batman
got in
does.
his speeder and left.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like this is where we're gonna break up a little bit. I'll send a. Oh, we can coordinate to each other. Let's meet back here in 2 hours.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Make sure you
Send a message to Karo, even though he's already away.
I see it, and just real quick, I send just coordinates to your location. Winky face. Next location, like his next location. Like I want to know where he's gonna go.
I just leave
Meet
it on
up?
red.
Question mark. It's not to you. It's to Brain. Meet up? Question mark. I see you read this? Question mark. Let me know.
Question mark.
Savage.
Red receipts are on. Oh.
All right. Well, since Karo left first, well, I guess we can go ahead and see what he does first. So, Karo, you you make your way to the sewer hideout where your Mandalorian clan has taken up residence, and as you make your way down there, you're checking to make sure that you aren't followed, and you approach the intersection, and you see several of your companions keeping watch as they always do, and they nod to you as you approach.
I'm going to actually talk to this one directly in front of me, and I'm going to ask him if he has seen Sussex anywhere.
Sussex? Yeah, I think he's resting in the sleeping chambers.
I'm gonna walk towards the sleeping chambers. I'm trying to. Top left was medical. Okay, it's the same.
Yeah.
I think it was the barracks. Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely head up there, and I'm going to see if he's in there. Is he asleep?
No, he's actually just kind of like sitting against the wall, just kind of like cleaning his gun. He's got it partially taken apart, and he's just like messing with his blaster.
So, you know, Karo, he like walks in and he sees Sussex cleaning his blaster, and he goes, you know, throws his arms in the air like, I've arrived. You know, like, you can acknowledge me now. And I look at him and I go, to see if he notices me.
He doesn't even look up, but he says, well, look who finally came home.
Yes, I did come home to show you something, if not someone else. But I needed to show you first. And I'm gonna pull out the lightsaber and ignite it in front of him.
He kind of like when you ignite it, he goes for his sidearm, like he jumps and he like goes like he's about to pull his blaster off his hip, and then he realizes kind of like it was almost like instinctual, and then he kind of like catches himself and he's just like, where in the hell did you get one of those?
I killed a man for it. Well, wouldn't know if it's a man or not. A creature, very powerful one. And I turn it off. Just wanted to show him that I've, you know, obtained such a thing. And I throw it at him so he can look at it. Does he see if he catches it or tries to catch it, or?
No,
Oh shit! I guess he's cleaning his gun, so I guess.
I think I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
fair
roll a
enough.
dexterity check to see if I fucking catch it or not.
Drops his gun, misfires, catches the lightsaber.
Yeah,
Toys
he
the lightsaber.
yeah, he catches it, and he begins looking it over, and he's like, "You killed a Jedi? I don't believe it."
Let me ask you. Why would I go out of my way to obtain it? Like, would I go and buy one? Who does that? I'd rather spend my credits on a blaster. And I kind of walk up to him, and whether he's looking at it still or not, just take it from his hand.
Yeah, he hands it back to you.
And
he stands up now to meet your eye line.
And as he meets my gaze, I'm like, come on, man. Aren't you just a little bit impressed? Have you killed a Jedi?
I've never even seen a Jedi. I thought they didn't exist.
Well, that's what I thought too, until I incinerated this one. I pull out the book, and I said, have you ever seen such a thing? Look at this. Ancient text. In I don't know what this is, but paper? Something? Flipping through it, like showing it to him.
I'm just imagining Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, like flipping the book over.
Like hard flexing.
Anyways,
he shakes his head in disbelief, and he's just like, I don't know who or what you robbed, but they're gonna come looking for you.
a dead man can't come looking for things, Sussex. And I like close the book and I walk out. I just wanted to show him that I obtained these things.
Just wanted to flex on him.
Flexed on him so hard. You showed this man paper.
Okay.
And then I'm actually gonna go talk to Rava.
Rava, as always, is working the forge, just kind of tending to repairs on various weapons. She doesn't turn around when you come in.
As I walk in, obviously it's not the same as Sussex, demanding more respect. I greet her, good evening, Rava. See if she turns to.
When she hears you come in, she sets down what she's doing and turns to face you and says, "Good evening, Caro. I did not expect you back for some time."
Yes, forgive me for not returning anytime sooner. I've been caught up with my latest endeavors. I have something for the clan, for the house, as a a sign of good faith and things that I'm out there doing and not just playing around. And of course, I'm not gonna ignite the lightsaber, but I'm going to hand it to her.
With great reverence, she takes the lightsaber and then, to confirm that it actually works, she ignites it herself and kind of examines the hilt as well as the beam, and then turns it back off. Says, "Most impressive. This relic will fetch a great price and perhaps even fund. Perhaps we can even repurpose the parts. But what was your intention? Just to donate this to the clan, or did you want to keep it as a trophy?"
Well, you acknowledging it is enough for me that it has happened, and I was a part of it. I would like to leave it here for the clan, maybe even display it, or, as you say, repurpose it for something that you might think we might need. Or if you're just looking for credits, you could always sell it.
I'm afraid a weapon like this, if fallen into the wrong hands, could bring great suffering. It would be best for it to remain in the hands of the Mandalorians. However, this capturing such a relic is deserving of a great reward. This is no small feat, Caro, and I think you should be rewarded for it.
I did not come here seeking rewards, only for you to see that I am not just running around out there, but I will graciously take them. I also have this, and I'll pull out the book, and I won't lie to you, I stole this, but I've never seen it. I thought maybe, you could have it.
She takes the book from you and starts flipping through the pages and says, "You feel shame for a crime that you feel you may have committed. Because I sent Sussex to follow you, you feel that you must atone for some unbeknown crime?"
I just want to reassure you that I'm not playing around, Rava. That, I am trying to further the cause.
Regardless of what Sussex said, just know that my faith in you has not been shaken. I merely sent him to observe and report. He should not have contacted you like he did. He has already been reprimanded for his behavior.
Well, Sussex will be Sussex. But, not to be rude, but what were you thinking as far as reward?
I think you have earned your wings, Caro. This time you spread them and fly.
Aw,
Meaning, kind of like hoping it's something cool.
She goes to the weapon rack and comes back with a jetpack.
I look at it and I'm like, can you like, does it fire a rocket? Can I get a rock? I know it. If you so be it, I could possibly have a rocket pack if we have one.
You are skilled. You are exceptionally skilled, Karo, but we must learn to crawl before we can walk.
Yes, forgive me. And like immediately, like kind of like having shame on his face, obviously, and just accepting the jetpack. Nice.
And you're also going to get 5 renown towards your faction as well.
I have that somewhere.
Over the rainbow.
I remember it.
It's on your, I believe it's on your bio page. Is I think where.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh yeah. Okay, so you said 5.
Yeah.
So that put me at 6. Okay, and I'll accept it, and I'll take the jetpack. And excuse me, I don't mean to be rushing so long, but I must be going. I have other matters to attend to currently. Is there anything that you need of me?
For the time being, no. But I will contact you. There may be a mission soon, but I still need to collect more information before we can discuss it.
I will be awaiting that call then, and I will leave it immediately. And I'm gonna check my wristpad to see if I got those coordinates or not. If it's still like left on red from Vrain.
Yeah, I don't know which coordinates you're looking for, but all it says is just meet back at the house in, I think I said 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours. All right. And so I'll just walk off.
Okay, so I don't actually have a map for the compound, for the impound lot just yet, but we're gonna do the Vrain and Boldgrave section. So Vrain, Boldgrave, you, the two of you head up to the surface, and you, through your connections, you actually have a kind of a secret pass that can, a passageway that can bypass most of the checkpoints that are required to, that most people are required to go through to get to the surface. So you are actually able to make your way up to the surface without having to deal with the New Republic. So you guys are going by a speeder, right?
Yeah. As low key as we can be.
Right. Why don't both of you go ahead and give me stealth checks just to see kind of a general. Okay, so Boldgrave, you said you wanted to like stop somewhere for booze first, right?
Oh, 100%. Especially if we're on the surface. That's that like that high life Miller Lite. Let's go.
were you gonna stop at like a store and buy some, or did you want to go to a bar?
I wanted to go to like a fancy like winery or liquor store because I know the surface has those.
Okay, so when you get to the surface, you kind of like stop Vrain and remind him of the detour, and you head to this place. It's like it's like a fine wine store, and like the entire place is like temperature and humidity controlled, and there's like even like a little like airlock kind of thing between the outside and the inside of the store that you have to be like buzzed in to get into. And so you make it inside, and there is a Biff who is working the counter at the moment.
And I'm just gonna be like, greetings. Oh, sorry, greetings. I'm just looking for, you know, something to quench my thirst, so to speak.
He says, well, you've come to the right place. What exactly were you looking for? A classic or something modern? A red, a white?
I prefer a modern red. I know you guys don't have any browns here, right? And I kind of look around and I'm just like, there's no like browns or clears. You just have wine, right?
Well, he kind of like checks the store to make sure it's just the two of you, and he's like, I may have a couple of imports of a fine distillery, but that's gonna cost you extra.
Oh, I'll cast Sense Emotion, the Force Power, as like so I'll use my force, like one of my force points.
Go for it.
And
Can you post what that does?
Yeah. And like I'll put the Crimson Dawn ring, like my ring, I'll put it like on the counter, but like I have like my hand up, kind of like this, so the ring's prominent. And I'm just gonna kind of be like, look, I understand that. Excuse me, you're a man of culture, and that this establishment is very much something of the surface world. And as a man of culture, I understand you're aware of the dangers that come with the circles you work with.
Make an intimidation check.
Are you serious?
And all his rolls below 10.
Your rolls tonight. The algorithm is not liking you
good.
tonight.
It's not good. I'm about to refresh roll 20.
He looks at the ring and he stares at it, but like you're like force sensing his emotion. It's just all you're sensing is like befuddlement, like, or confusion. He's trying to figure out like what this is supposed to mean and like what you're trying to get at, and he's not really putting it all together. He's not seems like he's not quite familiar with this organization. He's like, yes, well, be that as it may, a man still needs to run a business after all, and the only thing my landlord accepts is credits.
How long has your establishment been here?
We've been here, well, a few years now.
Okay. Well,
I think we're coming up maybe on our 5th anniversary soon.
5 cycles, that's a long time. Well, let's hope that it's many more. And we'll take a bottle of that good stuff, though. But I need you to understand this is going to be on a business account. Because this is business. And you will be recurring, coming back here a lot. So I promise that the income will be steady. As long as you correctly accept the terms.
Okay, I think that's a persuasion check this time around. It's still pretty intimidating, but less threatening than the last one was.
Oh my god. I just want to fucking die.
It's okay. He's still kind of like he's not exactly the brightest guy, you know. He knows he has high like intelligence, like he knows his stuff, but inside wise. He doesn't seem to quite realize the gravity of who he's dealing with, and he's like, well, I'm always happy to make make a recurring customer a customer for life. We get only the finest product here, and be happy to serve you anytime you come in.
Cool. So what's the price you threw around?
For the off the market stuff, it's gonna cost you 500 credits.
I'll slide it across the table.
He double counts the credits just to be sure, and he's like, "Excuse me, just a moment. I need to step into the back." He steps like into the little back room.
While he's in the back, I want to give a quick glance behind the counter to see what he has back there.
Okay. Perception check.
And did he hand me the product or no?
No, he went back to get it.
Alright.
That's where he was going.
Well, there's a good roll. A little late.
Finally. Yeah, so you kind of you lean over the counter and look around, and you see that he's got like the little he's got like a drop safe in his drawer with where he holds his credits, but there's also a button that looks like a like an emergency I'm trying to think of if there's a name for it, but like
Just
a little
a
oh shit
911
button, kind of.
Yeah.
There's like an oh shit button under there.
Is there any loose bottles, like any small ones?
Yeah, there's a couple of empties.
I'm gonna. They don't have any alcohol in them.
No, they're empty.
Alright. I was hoping I could like snatch a small little like a little pint or something. If they're
He's got like some there's like some like samplers on the counter, like the little like tiny ones.
the nips, the airplane bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pocket a couple of those.
Why not?
Take it straight from the display or what?
Yeah, why not?
You managed to snag 3 of them and pocket those.
Cool.
And you get the last one into your coat, like just as he's stepping out of the back room, and he hands you. He's got a bottle of whiskey that's actually unmarked. Doesn't have any kind of label or anything on it.
This isn't gonna put a hole in my stomach, is it?
I sure hope not. It's only the finest. From it's from the Outer Rim, but I assure you, it's quality stuff.
I open it up right there, and I grab one of the shot glasses that are on the counter, like that are obviously meant for display. And then I pour a shot for him. I'm like, there you go.
His mouth is like kind of hanging slack at the just like at the gall of what you just did, and is Rain in the store, or did you like wait outside?
I'm outside on the speeder still.
Oh, okay. He kind of like glances at outside and then back to Boldgrave and kind of very hesitantly takes the shot glass. Right now, you're like with your sense of motion, you can tell he is kind of like now he's like really scared and trying to still hasn't pieced it together, but now he's like kind of getting nervous. But he does take the glass and raise it.
I kind of I don't even pour myself anything. I just raised the glass, and I'll wait for him to take his shot first.
He says, "What are we drinking to? Your good health?"
More like yours.
That's good.
He nervously downs the shot.
And then I'll just take a
chugging the bottle. Oh god. And he does kind of like a little
I'm like,
He's like, whew.
alright, I like that warm feeling. So, I'll be on my way. You let your boss, manager, landlord, let them know that the dawn is always rising, and that they're gonna be rising on Coruscant real soon. And then I leave.
Says, have a good day. Odd fellow. The sun is always rising.
Ran this roll. Oh, by the way, I got you something, and I take out like the 3 nips. Like, yeah, hand them to him.
I just like look at them for like a couple seconds and then like stick them in my pocket.
The thing, I just feel like I could see you doing that and just like setting them on the ground as you get on the speeder.
Just like Brain's like, what do I do with this? I don't drink. So you guys hop back on your speeders and start heading towards the coordinates that the mechanist gave you. And after a few minutes of riding, you start pulling up on the impound lot, and it's in a not exactly a remote part of the city, because now that we're on the surface, things are it's not quite. What's that?
They're bussin'.
Yeah, it's like it's not quite as cramped as the underworld. Everything in the underworld has kind of this like claustrophobic feeling to it, just like the walls are pressing in on you. The things are much more open up here, but there is just a lot more traffic, just speeders and even like foot traffic. There just tends to be more people out and about. So when you pull up on this impound lot, it's a pretty sizable lot in terms of square footage. Just from the outside, you guesstimate it's maybe about 300 feet on a side, roughly. And I guess, are you guys wanting to just do like a drive-by? Do you want to like stake it out for a little while? You said you're meeting back in 2 hours, right?
Right. The first thing is just to drive by to get intake the surroundings.
Okay, so both of you can go ahead and give me another perception check then.
I'm gonna be like doing the usual cameras, guards, fences, entrances.
Mhm. Okay, so you do your first pass through, and you can see that the personnel is pretty sparse. You do see 2 guards posted at the front gate. The front gate is on the northwest side of the compound.
1 second, I just want to write this stuff down.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I figured somebody would probably want to.
2 guards at the front.
2 guards posted at the front. The entrance is on the northwest side.
Okay.
And you also see in the middle of this compound, there's a large control tower with presumably at least 1 more person up there.
Okay. And
Kind of like an airport, has like one of those like control towers where they correspond with ships coming in and out.
About how big would you say in size is the whole compound?
It's about 300 foot on a side.
Alright.
And this is like you go in, you get the ship, the top like opens up, or is it like an open top?
It actually, the walls of this compound are about 30 feet. They're actually kind of on the low side, and it is open air. There is actually no roof to it. However, you do see the ships are tethered to the ground with a restraining tether.
What kind of wall is it?
Concrete.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like it's not the cheap stuff. It's like reinforced concrete.
Yeah.
So
like
it would
steel beams behind it.
Yeah. There's rebar or something in there.
Yeah.
It's decently made.
Steel reinforced.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right. I realize it's 1 a.m. right now, but this doesn't seem too difficult.
Oh, are you saying you want to try for it right now? We don't know.
I could if I had to, but
We don't know if the ship's disabled. I think it's, do you think we can get in close enough without being detected? I don't think these guards are worth a damn, but I'm more worried about, the security system, because we haven't even gotten a chance to look at it. And if this is a New Republic facility, you know that the security is going to be a little bit, modest.
And this is a junkyard, so it might be less attended to.
Yeah.
My thought is simple. I forge papers, or digital papers. We go in, we show them our digital orders, signifying that we're to take our ship and leave with it. They do all the hard work for us, and we fly out.
Yeah.
I just need a little bit. I just need a little bit of time to forge papers.
Yeah, we can check back in with Donzo, get an update on the Celadonian eclipse. We definitely need to finish that basket of eggs before it gets out of hand.
Agreed. Tony Two Toes should have taken care of everything, but we should go drop back in for our sake. Perhaps on the way back to the.
We have to pass the floor to get back where we're staying now, so.
Exactly. Once we do that, once we meet back everybody else, I can forge the papers, and then we can get a move on.
As you guys finish your drive by, you're just kind of circling around the last corner, and you see the Endelin. You finally lay eyes on it, and it is in the southeastern corner of the lot.
Of course. With the entrance on the northwest.
Yeah.
Right. It does look like it did have a dorsal gun, and it does look like at least one of its guns has been.
That's annoying. Even if you do get the digital certificate for the gun to be reinstalled, it's gonna waste more time than we have to stay here on Coruscant, because we have other things we have to do for the Dawn. We still have to collect those books on Tatooine.
Agreed. We also need to get the payment from the Eclipse here still. But first, perhaps we can take care of both at the same time. Get some of that reinstated while we finish up our duties here. Timing works out, we take the ship and go.
I can only hope.
And I'm sure a little bit of credits will push the process a little bit.
Yeah. They always do, it's always better to have it in your pocket. Plus the Dawn always appreciates the less we spend.
Well, it's a good thing the Eclipse is going to pay for it then.
One way or another.
Alright, let's head back to Donzo's Palace first. Then we can hit back our... whatever we call our home base.
Home is home, I guess.
Home is currently being locked up.
So you said you guys want to head to Donzo's?
Yeah, but you can do what Fulgor wanted to do if you wanted to.
Okay.
Scene change.
Yeah, I just need to adjust this layer here. Make sure everyone's on the right layer. As they should be. But yes, I will go ahead and cut to Fulgor and Dozak if you guys are ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you'll make your way up to the scrapyard once again, and you're headed down the familiar path, kind of keeping an eye out, looking for any rats. And so far the coast is clear, but you come up to this first intersection here. Which way did you want to go?
Up.
Yeah, we do still have that big zone up here that we can't see anything on. Might as well.
Why don't you lead the way, Dozak? I'll bring up the rear.
You got it.
No. After you, I insist.
And just for our viewers, I do have tremor sense. That's why he's sticking me at the front.
I'm sticking you at the front because I'm more one with the Force than I am with my lightsaber.
Gonna really be one with the Force. Another encounter like the last one. Okay.
I see.
So you head around the corner, and unfortunately, it seems like there was either a cave-in or somebody maybe intentionally blocked this path. But much of the scrap metal has been is now blocking the path on this particular side.
Guess we don't get to explore anything new today. Let's head back the way we came last time.
I mean, if the trash is medium or smaller, we can just force.
I mean,
pull it out
we
of the
really
way.
could, but do we want to waste force points and run a bunch
No.
of
Force
and...
pull the cantrip.
It would take you guys probably 2 hours just to clear that amount of rubble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we only need
let's-
enough crawl space to get through. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll just
Garbage.
We'll just go the other way.
Bulgor the garbage picker.
Hey, maybe I could try to sell the scrap back to that dude if it's good enough.
Wait, hold on a second. Just gonna move you back just a
Hoping we come across the guardian again.
Jade, Pokemon battle music when you run into creature.
Careful, Connor. We're gonna get demonetized.
Both of you too soon. We're making money.
Yeah.
Nintendo's gonna get us cut that shit out.
Great, Kyle. Now it's stuck in my head.
No regrets.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dozak, as you're rounding the corner, out of nowhere, a blaster bolt comes flying out of the darkness, and you are going to take 9 points of energy damage.
Oh, this dude is about time for Dozak to fall unconscious.
From out of nowhere, you
No
get
chance
RKO'd
for a
by
saber
one of yours.
reflect?
I don't have my saber ignited.
Doesn't have it out.
A force reflect?
Mhm. I don't have force reflect.
Oh!
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative, y'all.
But you have improved saber throw. That's actually really,
Mhm.
really good. I'm now considering getting that myself. Well, I need saber throw for 1 too. Might be a while.
My one crit, and it's for initiative.
Hey, dude, I crit initiative that first time. I've crit like 2 or 3 times today already. Ouch.
Just a little bit.
You already almost have health.
Welcome to Dozak. You must be new here.
Connor's gonna be getting the tough feat next. Get more HP.
Hey, so get this. There's actually a Sentinel feature that lets me use my Wisdom mod instead of my Con mod.
Oh, that's cool.
hit dice and healing. And it's like, yes,
That sounds.
that'd be kind of spicy.
Dozak, so you take this blaster bolt and you hear actually no, he doesn't say anything. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Go ahead.
He fires first and then doesn't say anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Real,
So,
real
warning shot.
chatterbar. Was it though? If it almost killed you?
Yeah. It's not much of a warning if it hits.
I mean, it didn't. He wasn't aiming for vitals that I could tell.
But
It
did
was
you
a headshot,
die?
probably- yeah, but did I die? Dozak is going to look at the wound he just got because he's got like this giant scorch mark in his shoulder, and he's gonna go. I'm getting tired. And I'm going to, for thematic purposes, I'm gonna be sprinting, but for that, it's just typical movement. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll go there for 6. And then I am definitely going to improve saber throw this son of a bitch who just shot me.
I feel a search and rescue mission coming on.
I mean, probably.
2 hours later, where are they?
At least we know where you guys went.
Yeah, that's like step
Does
one.
a
of finding someone.
26 hit him?
Sure does.
That's a great attack roll, bro.
Oh, you had the keen property on your force attacks.
Right. Well, I have the parts for it for my lightsaber, but I haven't had the time to incorporate. Wait.
It wouldn't work for a saber throw, the keen property, but it's so funny.
Oh my god, that'd be so beast if it did though.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
I-
great.
It's technically a force attack.
Yeah, exactly. If it was a weapon attack, you could get away with it.
So he takes 2 die 8 damage. Oh.
They max
Balance
and
is
yeah.
all it should be.
Max damage.
At least it's greater than 8, right? Like, that's like the minimum requirement for rolling 2 dice, is being higher than 1.
Well, I believe that is all Dozak can do.
That guy has so much health.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see how much 9 took us out?
Yeah.
That only means he's got, what, 100 health? No problem. You
So
guys can handle that.
Dozak,
You say
you
that like that's ever stopped Dozak from charging in.
Dozak, you toss your saber, and he's wearing like this thick Durasteel plate armor, and he's wielding a disruptor rifle also, and whenever you like throw your saber at him, he says, "This'll really be a feather in my cap. I've never captured a Jedi before."
Oh boy.
Oh,
If I let you live.
just about to skip my own turn. Just gotta check his spells.
Oh, he's a scout, I bet.
Feet. Ah, you bastards. Being too far apart from one another. Okay. He's gonna run up and he's got like a wrist launcher, and he's gonna go ahead and spray carbonite at you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dozak, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Connor, we're friends, right?
You got inspiration, right?
I've already used
You
it.
already used
Oh
it.
no.
Okay. That is more than enough to reduce you to 0. So you are now frozen in solid carbonite.
Oh man.
You couldn't stable reflect? Nope, it was a saving throw. Yikes.
Carbonite
It's
spray.
it's a cone wrist launcher cone.
Yikes.
Damn, that's just save or suck, dude. That's awful.
It's
It deals damage, but if it reduces them to 0, they get turned to carbonite. But it was more than 11 damage. I won't tell you how much, but it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Sorry, Connor. I don't know how to help you here.
I had an idea if I'd survive this round, but that's not the case.
You're frozen in carbonite, so I don't even think I can heal you.
No, you can't heal that.
Yeah, my idea was for you to force throw him directly, like straight up into the air, and I would follow it with a like second level project, hit him with a magic missile while he's still flying, and then let him take fall damage.
I could have tried, but it depends on if he has high strength or not.
Well, the good news is you have a block of carbonate you can force throw.
So Dozak falls over into as a hunk of stone now, and the creature that just froze him says, "You can't run forever. Jujon's gonna catch up with you eventually."
Oh no!
Is he saying that to me or Dozak?
I'm saying that to you.
Me?
Yeah.
What has Jujon got against me? What did I do?
That's the fucking
Killed
eclipse,
his
dude.
brother, right?
Yeah, it's Juju's brother, bro.
I
Mhm.
tried to revive
Fulgor, your turn. What do?
You turn to dude, run, dude, run.
Oh, that
For
didn't
real,
post,
bro.
hold on, that didn't post it. I'm gonna make an intimidation, so he's gonna need to make an insight. I don't know who this Jujon fellow is, but you're fighting the wrong dude right now.
they're trying to make a deception then.
No, it's
You're trying to make a deception check.
I beat your score with a 19.
oh
my
fuck. Well,
God.
I was igniting my saber when I said that too. Hold on.
6, that gives me +2.
You can roll for inspiration.
Good luck.
Good.
Wait, what did I roll? I rolled a 9.
17.
There's always that chance, right? Yeah, let's.
Don't do it, Anthony.
There it is. This is your chance to use the inspiration.
Yep, we're using the inspiration.
Like, let you make him like re-roll his or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, let's make him reroll his.
Hell yeah!
'Cause
Learn
mine-
from our mistakes.
Mine's pretty decent.
Natural 20.
I went from a 19 to an 18.
Wow.
Honestly, that was still the better call. I really feel like those.
It depends on his bonus. Then you have to calculate it
I
out.
mean 17's pretty high. I'm just rolling
happen to
stupid
roll
high.
higher.
It's not really.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Refresh your roll 20.
Jama and Russ, switch roll 20s real quick.
For real. Be the Wi-Fi.
Also,
Okay, Fulgor, what else?
Negadandayo!
That was his attack. That was his attack action.
Uh,
Class.
Wow.
also,
Ah, nothing like a Sith to run away from battle when things look bad.
That's exactly what they
actually,
do.
I know.
I'll be around that corner. And since I'm running away, we're actually in a second.
Don't forget you did use your spend your attack action. So just-
Yeah, that's why I'm not attacking.
Mhm.
Because I was using my attack
Or
action to
goes
do that.
back. Last session,
Um,
he gets mind flayed.
And I'm gonna
This session, United.
I'm gonna call DeGretch and be like, yo, dude, you got bounty hunters or something out here trying to make
Probably
some
just-
make some trouble in your cave. Send out your big droid dude that was shit stomping those rats.
Dozak is a walking like plot point.
Okay, so you send him that transmission.
He's gonna reply LOL.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
10,000%
Okay,
setup.
Dozak, because you are frozen, you don't have to make death saving throws. You are stable at 0. So
That's
you are
nice.
not dying at least. But I will go ahead and go to the bounty hunter's turn.
Dude's gonna bag himself a Jedi and a Sith, dude.
That's
Dude,
that's the hope, anyways.
this man's bow going out here.
Buy one, get one, boys.
This dude is pulling some pog plays over here.
Seriously, bro. He's like
Hard
Oh,
progress.
it's back on the menu.
the only bounty hunter to ever bag a Jedi in a Sith at the same time.
Did the
I'll
Grudge
go
really say
ahead and
that's a
use my bonus action to translocate, teleporting 30 feet,
Fucking awesome.
and
Bro.
then I will
Hard
dash.
flex.
I will dash, and then finally I will pull out my tech blade and light shield generator.
Does he have dark vision?
Yes.
Because of course he does. It's probably his helmet.
Did the Grudge really say that sounds like a you problem?
Hey, you just sent him a message. He hasn't responded yet.
Okay.
It's only been 6 seconds. I mean, good lord.
Yeah, fair enough.
Give the man a minute to text back.
No, I don't have a minute.
A long time in combat.
Clearly. Alright, Fulgor. That was my whole turn.
It does
Oh, I
take
need
the
two
guy's
more.
reaction to apply the light shield.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure in case Fulgor needs to run away.
Probably.
But he feels safe in running away.
I'm up in the air and run, dude.
It's your turn. Tell me what do you...
I know.
I'm sorry you're thinking.
Yeah.
I just put you in a horrible situation and I'm like, hurry up!
He's like, I feel.
Hurry up and die!
I'm in a very shit situation. What kind of
You're a
weapon did you
Sith,
say he
bro.
pulled out?
He pulled out a tech blade, which is a, like, it's not a vibroblade, but it's just like a sword, basically.
Full on sword, yeah. That's me
And
very
a shield.
precisely.
Yeah, we're gonna force throw, but we're gonna use our casting specialist to give him disadvantage.
Ooh, nice. That is strength.
Yes.
Natural 1.
Wow. Fuck yeah, dude. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna fling him into this wall. Back here.
Like that.
Yeah.
I
That's.
take 2d8.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Oh, I wish, dude. You're like, you need to step off, dude.
And then run.
I didn't do shit.
He's about to close that distance in like 2 seconds.
Well,
Teleportation's
you know,
good.
if he's got to use tech points, then he's got to use tech points. I'm gonna make him work for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many tech points?
This is,
Probably more
This is
tech points than I
the-
have force points.
this is the Halloween one shot that Fulgor didn't ask for.
Hey, I've officially survived longer than Dozak, alright?
Messed up, dude. He fought for you. He was trying to save you.
I know! I would have tried to save him if he hadn't got frozen.
I survived longer than the guy who died for me.
Okay.
You should think.
It could have been worse.
I will go ahead and translocate once again.
Oh, man.
The hardest, like, now he's just gonna basic attack well young.
And oh goody, my Carbonite Blast recharged. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Fulgor.
Dude teleported just when he was
Wow, that's safe. bro. This is intense.
Fucking kidding me.
2 ones or what?
No. 21 points of cold damage.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
That's halved?
God.
That's halved.
Oh my god, dude, that would
Yeah.
have killed you.
Yeah,
That
you
could
see
have
why?
killed you.
You
You could have
see why?
straight died. DED.
Well, no. It's if it reduces them to 0, then they get frozen.
Yeah, well, he still
So-
took damage equal to his max HP level. That'll kill you no matter what, unless it says otherwise. Unless
Yeah,
specific-
it's kind of like that the phase spider. How like its poison can't actually kill you.
Or the Triton blade, when it like the poison literally is like fucking 10d8, but like it just knocks you out.
yeah.
All right, Fulgor, last chance. If you make it to the edge of the map, you escape. That's how this works.
Yeah,
With the Fire
there's
Emblem
no
rules.
way I'm making it there.
This one, yeah.
so.
It's just
We
literally
play Fire Emblem
transition.
rules.
Real, dude. This is literally Fire Emblem.
Realistically, he would just like chase you out.
My dude.
Yeah, I don't have enough. There's no way I'm getting out.
Yeah, there
My
is.
dude.
You just dodge all his attacks.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you
Why didn't he think of that?
throw him
Duh.
or something? And so he's prone.
He could still teleport, Sammy.
Yeah, teleporting just. If he
Technically,
did,
teleporting doesn't unprone you.
No, but he can stand up and then teleport. The movement
That's
he lost.
that's
It's
true.
kinda
and then dash,
yeah.
which is how he's been catching up to me. Is movement, teleport, and dash.
Yeah. It's
I
brutal.
didn't have to dash last round. I just had
No.
to move and.
I'm sorry, Dad.
He's a bounty hunter, right? It's his job to follow people.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt over here.
I'm gonna send out an SOS to Karo, explaining what this dude looks like and that he's taking me and Dozak in for
Taking you hostage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All it is gonna be like, I wish I bought a hollow recorder. And he's gonna pass out.
do something. And then
Yep, man. Yep, Tom Cruise.
Now I feel obligated.
and then seeing as I'm about to die, I guess Sith wouldn't surrender, right? I have to
No.
let him take me in. I have to make him work for it.
Palpatine went out like a bitch, but I feel you.
Feel like
That's because he was
Like-
one, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the dodge action, and so you'll get your attack of opportunity.
But at disadvantage.
18.
Oh, that
Oh,
still
man.
hits.
Yeah.
I will choose to strike you non-lethally. Because I need to capture my bounty alive. So I
will choose you to strike you non-lethally, so I will capture my bounty. Prepare to die. Like, fuck you, Russell. You can roll so well today.
if you had all together, this wouldn't have been nearly as challenging.
This would have been easy if we were all together in a
This was
Exactly.
supposed to be an errand episode, okay?
You thought! Sammy said cowabunga, and I said okay!
shit.
This is definitely one of those like scripted loss encounters.
It's not scripted. It
Hey,
was he had a trap set up, then depending on how he played it, would have been off how we got trapped.
If you had all come together, I think you would have been fine.
Told
It's
y'all,
yeah.
don't split the party.
I'm like, no, you guys are fine.
Just remember, like in your
No, it's
last
fine. This is way more fun than just all of us always being successful.
winning.
This is way more exciting than us just like going in and winning.
Yes, but also fuck Russell.
In the best way
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, that was pretty mean, sorry.
It wasn't mean. It was legitimate.
Russell's like, I am the chosen one. Witness my roles. Like,
What happens next? Oh, I guess it cuts to me and John Volgrave now.
Freaking.
I also sent a message to DeGretch too about the dude out here. So
You did.
As,
How do you know DeGretch wasn't in on it?
I don't know. I'm just saying he knows too.
artist.
you should have asked him to send it, and if he didn't send it, then you wouldn't have
Well,
known.
no one's gonna know anything because we all know he's involved.
He would have known more before he went down, though,
Oh yeah. Not useful though.
as he goes unconscious. Lol from Karo going down.
Hey, we're gonna be partying it up while they're unconscious. What a absolute movie moment.
Turn up.
I'm mad.
Look at these Giga Chads.
Oh.
Don't have the cool rave music anymore because one of them got.
No, it's all
Turn off.
Gucci.
It's Random Ninja 16 and 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bullgrave and Vrain, you guys walk into. You know, I just realized Vrain doesn't have a nameplate. Actually, this might be an outdated token. I think that's why.
I don't see Tony. Oh yeah, there he is. Gonna walk up to him.
token.
Well, just to think, if he took those two in, he's definitely coming for me.
Tony sees you walking up and he's like, well, look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah, I know we have dealings with Donzo, but we actually had some questions. Do you know anything about the security systems for the junkyard on surface level in Sector XY2?
The old impound lots, yeah, pretty standard New Republic fare. You know, they got encrypted access codes and, you know, nothing too unusual.
Alright.
Pretty standard issue.
Another thing. The guy you sent us to. Do you trust him?
Oh, Decretch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just as much as I can trust any of these low-life scumbags. He's always tried to stay out of the gang dealings. I mean, you know, we send people his way, but you know, he doesn't officially work for us or anything. He's a neutral party, so to speak.
Let Donzo know that we'll be waiting for our credits to be ready when we come back, and that this should all be cared for soon.
Credits? For what? I already gave him to Vrain.
Look at Brain.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I look at Tony.
Make a deception check. I don't know.
Now it's time to spin my inspiration, isn't it, son?
Hey!
That's what you gotta do for the meme.
Sure.
There you
go.
So that's a
Well,
little better.
Holgrave, you need to make an insight to contest that.
I'm about to cause a scene, Brain.
Don't forget you can use your charisma stat for your insight.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's a +3. So 50.
You failed by 1.
And he helped me remember it too.
I'm honest.
Boldgrave, you see Tony eyeing your ring, and he's like, "Oh yeah, your credits, of course. I haven't forgotten. Yeah, I can go and get them. Do you want me to go now, or wait till our business is finished here?
How long is it gonna take?
I'll be quick. I'll be right back.
Good idea.
You know,
You knew, but nothing changed.
Yeah, like Boldgrave's just innocently expecting his like accorded to payment, but he's been in a drunken stupor for like 2 days.
how much did I pay y'all for that job?
Don't worry about it. So it was 10,000 for the. I believe. Hold on, was it 10,000 for the job, and then 5,000 for the cleanup?
Okay.
Something like that.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. So he comes back with a small box with credits, and he hands it to Boldgrave, and he goes, "Here you go. I wanted to hand it to you in person."
Alright, well, thanks for the cooperation. Is everything here? It's the full 10K, or?
Yep. Every last credit. I counted up myself.
I believe you, Tony. Alright, yeah, so we'll be back soon. If any news comes through and I give him, like, basically, like, I don't give him my main comm line, I give him, like, my WhatsApp. So, like,
Okay. Your alt account.
Yeah, I give him my alt account, my Finstagram, if you will. And I'm just like,
Did you say Finstagram?
yeah, fake Instagram, bro.
No, I got it.
So just like.
Oh, I was
yeah.
thinking because like he's a fence for like stolen goods, so it's like Fenstagram.
Instagram. I'm about to make a skit. Right? Yeah, but yeah, so I give him that. And I'm like, you can reach me here.
I just imagine Finstagram being a place where you like snapshot your drop load, and then like you send it to Finstagram, and somebody will come pick it up, and they'll leave your money, and they take a picture of the money, and you go pick it up. It's, it would never work, obviously, but it's so funny.
I'm heading out now.
You guys are taking off?
Yeah, I'm zooming. I give a wave to Don, but he probably can see me over the club going.
Tony's like, good to see you fellas again. Stop by anytime.
Let us know if you need anything else, or if
will
you have
do.
any more information on the eclipse.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll keep you in the loop.
Good.
Yo, I will have already been here some time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got back.
I'm laying on the bed now.
I'm sorry, only people who show their webcams get the bed.
The code to the room
But-
didn't work because y'all aren't home.
Yeah. Everybody putting in their different.
Yeah, so
personalized
Bulgrave
code.
Rain, when you guys pull up, you see Karos speeder, but you don't see Dozax. I mean Fulgor. You don't see Fulgors.
What? How long to the 2-hour mark?
It is. You guys are like. It's literally just like you guys are right on time. Like maybe 5 minutes.
Me and R5 are just gonna head into the bedroom.
If they don't show up. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Is this not the safe house?
What, I mean, here in my room. What are you doing here?
Oh, this is your room.
Yeah, it is. That's my blood that I wiped off with my blade on that bed.
Yeah, I saw that. I just thought it was your time of the month. Okay. No, I'm good right now. Can I help you with anything?
Have the other two come back yet?
No, I've been here for quite some time. I looked at those books over there. Didn't really understand them. Have you taken a look at them?
R5's gonna shock him with the baton.
Yeah. All right.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
That
It's not,
It
it's not
doesn't
gonna be
quite
like any serious damage. It's just gonna be like a nudge.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't quite connect with you, Karo, but it's sparking close enough that it makes you like move your leg. You're just like, what the fuck?
So I sit up and I stand up and I was like, this bed's not comfortable anyways. And as I kind of just like stand, I move to the side of the room. Little notification, Karo will remember that for the droid.
I take the sheets off and I put them on the floor. Then I sit on the bed.
No, I haven't seen him. I had a message. I hadn't checked it yet. Let me see actually. From Fulgor, I guess.
You've got mail.
And,
Why do
I
you smell like the sewer in here. Is that you?
That's definitely you.
No, it's definitely you. I can smell it off your boots. You don't even take them off before you come inside. Look at me and Brain. Normal
It's
people.
you. Because
There's,
you're always sipping on that brown, whatever that is.
Speaking of that,
Me and my brown have nothing to do with you, alright? You wouldn't know good alcohol if it hit you in the helmet.
Yes, I wouldn't know good alcohol. Anyways, the message. I forgot what the message said. What did it say again?
it said, "Send help. We've been captured by the Celadorian Eclipse."
It said drop everything. Dozak's in trouble.
Oh, just Dozak?
No, both of them.
No.
yeah, it's
It was a reference to a movie. No one got it. It's okay.
Nope. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I guess no one's seen Friday.
Nope. That's so random.
So
I've
I
seen
guess
that. I'm just kidding.
I'll
have,
inform
it's
them.
I just didn't
Hey, no, yeah, we'll touch on it later.
swing back around.
Yeah. So I guess Dozak and Fulgor are in trouble. Do you guys want to head that way, or
Well, what happened?
I don't know? It just so they were captured by the
Celadorian.
Celadorian Eclipse.
I just look at Brain.
Sorry, Teddy. This tracks.
Looks like
Can you explain?
That's whose warehouse. That's whose warehouse we robbed earlier.
Ah, yes, the warehouse, the one we worked over. Yes, the warehouse.
The warehouse chosen specifically for Dozak. Dozak's warehouse.
Before we heads up, before we go in there, there's a high chance that the Mechanist was in on it. He's the one who lured Fulgor there. There just happened to be an Eclipse person waiting for him? Unlikely.
Look,
All I'm saying is we may have to put the Mechanist down.
I'm fine with that wholeheartedly. Honestly, not to be like insensitive, but I don't trust those pig people.
I mean, it's a little insensitive, but I haven't had a good run-in with his people ever since the Empire was in power.
Well, I know what is it again? The Indolin? I know you want to get it as quickly as we can, but maybe we can go find these two before we head for your ship.
I mean, might as well.
We should probably rescue them first.
Yes, in about 6 hours though, not now.
6
When my-
hours?
When
I
my
don't-
action surge is back.
I don't think
Your
we're
action
gonna-
surge comes back on a short rest.
Yeah, I don't
Isn't
think
that
we have
6
that kind of
hours?
time.
It's
No,
only
it's
1 hour.
Oh, in an hour!
What's it called? You've probably been back for an hour though, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I have been here for an hour.
Yeah, Karo snuck a short rest in.
Yeah.
Have me and Boldgrave gotten an hour rest in? I know we've been driving around, but that's about.
Nah, you guys have kind of been on the move, so not really.
Then we must
I'm-
move.
I'm as right as spring, so.
Course.
So
Let's
I guess we'll head that way. Find out next time.
What's it called? Do we need to pick up anything from the store?
Did you need groceries?
I checked the amount of milk in my bottle. And I'm
Get a
like,
gallon
I'm
of
fine.
milk.
I was
We go
thinking
rescue Cal.
more like guns, grenades, explosives.
Pockets. Also, check it out. Now turn around. Jetpack.
Ba-boom!
I could use one of those.
I think that's the perfect place to go ahead and call it. Just like, Karo's like, check it out! Jetpack!
I know my friends are in danger, but cool jetpack.
I mean, you guys are just like, no urgency. Just like, yeah, we'll get around to it. I'll be
We can-
fine.
We could definitely.
We're just
What
We're
else
just-
to
we're-
expect from this campaign.
we are probably the 3 most arrogant people in the party.
It's so true. We're all in our own party.
we're like, there's Vrain who's just like, yes, I'm by far smarter than everybody, won't have a problem. There's Bolgrave who's just like, yeah, I'm spoiled and rich and also good at everything. And there's Karo who's just like passively just like nothing phases him because he knows he can handle it.
I'm a Mandalorian, so I'm automatically better than everyone else.
Yeah, basically, we're so like arrogant to get like the three of us are just like urgency, bro. Like, oh, we'll get there and we'll be fine. We'll save the day.
We're on the job, alright? We're clocked in.
Exactly.
We're here.
We're the coworkers that are just like way too good at their job, but have just been there for too long.
Never took the promotion either. We don't like leadership roles.
All right. With that, everybody, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you all for watching, if anybody's still there. And we're actually we're going to take the next session is would normally fall on Halloween. So we're going to go ahead and take that week off. So we'll be back in 3 weeks. November 7th will be our next streams.
We're still going to try to have a podcast next week, though.
Yes.
So keep that on your schedule. We'll probably try to do it the same time we did it last week, which is 2 p.m. Central Time.
Yep.
I believe is the plan. So yeah, you can tune in for that as well. And we will probably have nothing on the Halloween. Just spend that with your families. Go trick or treating,
There you
or
go.
Nice day.
whatever you want to do.
Watch
Be
scary
careful
movies.
for Mac 10s
Watch
and-
scary movies. Eat
Cars.
popcorn.